first goal of the year goes for the Raiders.
Oh, beautiful shot there. Nicely done. Gets the pin.
Oh, was that beautiful? Onside kick, and it's recovered by Hastings.
And he's rung up for strike 3.
Zablawi! Touchdown Raiders!
Oh, guys, welcome everybody. Oh, listeners, just a moment. It's my last one, folks. I'm sorry. Just a moment here.
We're just too excited for action.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, everybody. We are back here live on KDWA. Nick Tuckner, Jerry Rupp, and we are ready to rock and roll. Raiders will have the football to start the game, and that's something, Jerry, you and I both know that they don't always do. Usually they like to win the toss and then just say, hey, you can have the football. We'll put our awesome defense out there first. But, hey, a little adjustment. And really the playoffs are games of adjustment every time you have the football. So this is okay. This is okay, isn't it?
This is exactly what we want. I mean, we've talked about this where you want to get the ball,
Yep.
have a sustained drive, just move the ball down the field, chunk up the yardage, take away the clock, and then at the end punch it in and get a score to go up on top.
Today, the Apple Valley Eagles fell to St. Thomas, so they will, St. Thomas is in the championship now. Kennedy and Hastings here tonight, of course, 24-19, Two Rivers won Tuesday. Apple Valley beat Jefferson 27-13. Kind of a wild upset, too. As we're ready to rock and roll. Here we go, and we are underway as the ball's in the air. Short kick to end over end. Taken at the 21-yard line. Here is Kennedy. Going to look at the end around. Gives it to Rico Cooper. Here comes Rico near side. 30, 31, 32, 33. And he's out of bounds right in front of the Raider bench. And we are underway at McNamara Stadium at Todd Field. Playoff time here. Nick Tuckner, Jerry Rupp, Dick Craig, amongst many others. Dick will have our stats in the halftime break and also in our post game, which will be part of the rest of our weekend review the rest of the weekend and through Monday morning. Is Jerry back? Here comes the offense. And they've been balanced all year. They've ran the ball well. They've passed the ball well.
How about that for the return? A little chicanery right off the bat, a little reverse action, trying to throw a little wrinkle in there.
We know that Kennedy's going to have wrinkles. Why not us too?
Exactly.
Let's go right back at him. Near side. Here we go. Underway. First drive of the game for Hastings. Man in motion across the line. That's Thomas Reifenberger. Here's a handoff. And it goes to Freiermuth. He's got room right away. 35, 40, and 45. And on a play, a gain of 13 yards. First down. You and I will love to have that all night long.
Oh, you aren't kidding. And I tell you what, the guy who sprung him was his brother Thomas. Thomas was out there in the end. Actually, I'm sorry, Freiermuth had the ball. Thomas Reifenberger was out there getting the corner there and making that block so Freiermuth could get that corner.
What did we talk about in the pregame? We need those guys blocking. We got to have those ends and the line per usual doing what they do. And a great start for the Raiders. First down and 10. Already approaching midfield. Ball spotted at the 44 right hash. Raiders with the football as Axel Arnold out of the shotgun. One receiver right. Short side, two to the near side, long side of the field, man in motion across the line. That's Bezdacek, low snap, but give it off to Freiermuth, breaks a tackle, and he gets to midfield. And they had him around the helmet. I don't know how that was at least a penalty.
Well, yeah, it looked like he had him at the top of the pads. He kind of pulled the pads up towards the helmet, so it almost looked like he had him around the head, but it was actually he had him on each side of the shoulder pads and in the upper shoulder area there. So actually a pretty nice open field tackle by their D-back that came up, but not before Freiermuth got a nice 5 yards. So second and 5, it's a great place to be.
Second and 5, Raiders with the football. Opening drive of the game is Hastings with quarterback Axel Arnold leading out the troops again. Two receivers right, one near side left. That's Reifenberger. Thomas Reifenberger off the line as a tight end. Man in motion is Johnny Bez. He'll fake the handoff to Bezdacek, give up the middle. Freiermuth breaks a tackle, 45 midfield. There he goes! 30, 20, 15 got ankle tackle. What a great tackle there, too, by number 83, Luke Dawson. Otherwise, he was off to the races. And boy, Fries looked so good early here, Jerry.
Oh, man, that looked like that was going to go to the house. I mean, to talk about shoestrings, it was so close. He definitely broke through that last man. We thought, oh, he's going to hit pay dirt. And, number 83 for Kennedy just came through and got that shoestring. So, knocked him down, but gosh, here we go. First and 10 from the 16-yard line. Raiders are on a roll early.
Raiders student section clad in all black. The blackout tonight. They're right behind the Raiders. What about that kitty corner? Here is the Raiders at about the 15-yard line. in our student section right there behind him. Here's a handoff on the jet, given to Bezdacek to the 10, shakes a tackle to the 5-yard line. He's got a first down. First and goal, Hastings, and the Raiders have wanted to do anything that they can with the ball to open up this first drive, and boy, have they ever, Jerry, and it's come a lot on the ground so far.
Well, you know, and again, we talk about the offensive line doing the job of getting the initial push on the defense for Kennedy, and that's what's happening. Our guys are just creating monster holes. I mean, seriously, our backs have so many options to choose from where they want to go, and these just huge holes they can pick, and that's why they're ripping off these huge chunks of yardage.
A huge hole here would probably result in a touchdown. Close formation, and it's Arnold under center this time. Split backs behind him. Power. Raiders moved.
Yep.
LaFleur moved early.
Yeah, I got a little antsy on that one, and it looked like it was just going to be a bulldozer straight ahead there with all the power guys in the back. Just get behind Arnold and give him a push in the back. But unfortunately, a little miscue.
I know he mentioned LaFleur. I want to also wish a special happy birthday to former Raider Corbin LaFleur, celebrating 21 today.
Oh my goodness!
So happy birthday, young man! One of my favorite backs to watch ever in my time here, and I just want to send along a special happy birthday to Corbin. So a very, very happy birthday. We'll back us up 5. That's okay. First down, still end goal from the 9. So it's almost like we were just creeping across the 10. Got a first down.
That's all right. No problem.
No. Out of the gun. Still a close formation, kind of a double wing split. One receiver to each side, wide side of the fields. Cooper. Handoff. Nope, gonna go to Axel. He'll take it himself. Wide open. Touchdown Raiders! Steven Reifenberger. Right in the near corner of the end zone, Jerry. It's 6-0 Hastings.
I think Reifenberger might want to join the Flying Walendas. He was tight roping it there. I'm telling you, he was walking that tightrope on the edge of the end zone there. Got his toenails in, made that catch. Those big mitts he's got out there. Beautiful play action. Roll to the opposite side, throw, catch, boom, touchdown.
Touchdown Raiders, 9 yards to Reifenberger. Extra point attempt for Fillion. He's been fun to watch this year. Another point. I think we moved. I think that was us, actually. Charlie, was that us or them?
I think their guy moved early.
Let's go for 2.
Yeah, I'd say let's go for 2. I think they moved early.
Yeah,
offsides.
Go for 2. Yeah, you're right. Let's send them out.
Yeah, go for 2 now.
There we go.
There we go. Yep, that's it. Coach Stray must have heard you, Nick.
Yeah,
they're dialed into you.
Okay, so the boys will come back out. Short yardage situation. Really, though, when we've done this, we're right around 500. I think we're 2 of 3 doing this.
And here's the situation, probably like the play they want to do the first one. It got flagged. It's just bulldozer straight ahead. You put your big guys behind you and just bulldoze everybody in the end zone.
Dick would probably know. Are we 2 of 3 on these this year? I think 2 for 3, if I'm not. I think we're right around 3 2-point conversions. Oh, so we're 3 of 4. So that's actually better than what I thought. That's 75%. Let's do it again here. Okay, split backs. Again, kind of a close formation. Still a pistol. Man in motion across the line is going to be Johnny Chorlton for 2. Here's a handoff. It's going to be Fries, and he plows a man over, and he gets the 2. 8-0 blue and gold. Fryermuth in for 2.
That was a nice play right off the right, between the right tackle and guard. Fryermuth got in there, and he just kind of turned just a teeny bit sideways, got his shoulder sideways, and so didn't get a good target to clobber on, and he just pounded that shoulder down, rolled into the end zone for the 2-point conversion.
Very nice, and again, a lot of power out of Fryermuth, and really the power and speed. And if he gets through that first line, I mean, if he gets past, literally, and I hate to say it like this because I'm taking anything away from him, but you get past the D-line, I don't think even the linebackers can challenge him.
You're right. I mean, that's the thing. It's going to, when he's got, 4-step going there ahead of steam, one man is not going to bring him down head-to-head in the hole. You cannot stop him in the hole.
And if you do even get in his way, he's going to drag you for 7 yards.
Exactly.
So it ain't going to matter.
Yeah, for sure he was going to get in once he saw that little bit of daylight there.
Dick, can I open this a little bit? Or are you going to be is that okay? Okay, good. All right.
Nick's getting hot under the collar here. We got to open up the window, get a little ventilation here.
well, okay, I'm almost down with my Dunkin' cold
He's
brew,
dunking all right.
Yeah. I can't wait for my post-game pizza. 9:15. Well, that's been said over the years. Here's the kick, end over end. It'll be up the middle of the field, and this will be taken by 23 for Kennedy, spinning away at the 20. That's Marquez Monroe. He's one of our great players, too, folks. He'll get out to the 35-yard line. Taken down there by the Raiders and Aiden Sorensen. That's one of those guys, Jerry. He's really good. Monroe can get into space. He's very fast. Reminds me a lot of Rico Cooper.
Yeah, he does. And I tell you what, he was the recipient of a couple of just missed tackles. And credit him for keeping his feet. He had a good center of balance, and two guys had him tackled. But he actually, by spinning with those tackles, he evaded a couple extra tackles and got an extra 5 to 10 yards out of that. So great field position for the Kennedy Eagles starting out on their first possession.
Zachariah Zesh was very good against Two Rivers on Tuesday night. He goes under center, wears the number 4. And now, again, you'll see a lot of movement, a lot of motion, a lot of Arena League stuff. Here's the handoff on the interior. Very good running back with power, and that's Syed El-Hassani. And he will end up gaining about 6 yards, 7 yards about. So now it'll be 2nd down and 3. But again, like we said, mix of speed and power. Now we see El-Hassani, and he is another good one.
Nice job by Tom Kennedy on that one, getting the stop. So that, you know, they got ripped off a really good one there on 1st down, 7, 8 yards there. So Raiders got to get a little tighter. They're going to kind of experiment and see what's working for them here, and just kind of tighten these things up.
As I stand on Jerry trying to take pictures for KDWA.com after the game, out of the shotgun is Kennedy. And Zesh will hand off up the middle. And he'll go off right side. Zesh keeps the football, and he'll run out of bounds. He had me faked out. He's got the radio guy faked out. He faked out our boys in the field, too. That's a 1st down. And quarterback can run, too, Jerry. We can't say it loud enough. They got athletes out here, my man.
They certainly do have some athletes, you know, and they've got some big guys up front there, too. So they're getting the job done so far on their end of the ball. Raiders are learning. They've seen a couple of things here that it's like, okay, we need to be aware of that. Watch out for that fake and a handoff and a naked boot. You know, they're learning some things here, and they're going to tighten up as we get closer down to the goal line.
8:24 to go, 1st quarter. It's 8-0 Hastings on a 9-yard touchdown pass from Arnold to Steven Reifenberger. 2-point conversion run by Fryermuth. Here's a handoff, jet little pitch more than anything out left side. Elijah Smith's not going to get much. Raiders aren't going to be fooled on that stuff. We talk about them have an edge, a presence, but boy, if you want to get outside and try doing that to the Raider corners, they're going to eat you up.
See, that's the thing. So now the Raiders they're cognizant of that fact that he can fake that, you know, handoff or not fake the handoff. And so that time he just handed off, and Johnny Charlton just ran that down from behind. He got out there and moved sideways very quickly and stopped that for very little gain.
Small gain, maybe a half at night.
Yeah, if that. Length of football.
That's about right. This time they'll go pistol, similar to the Raiders. Like I said, fans, you're going to hear it and see a lot of different formations, especially if you're here at the building tonight. Back to pass. Zesh puts up a good ball, too, but overthrows him. Yep. See, but you kind of see he's got some touch on that thing. We saw a couple passes, and you remember, Jerry, on Tuesday, a couple slants that were on the run, but right there, he showed the deep ball a little bit. Got to be cognizant.
He did, and Luke Charlton did a very nice job there. He held up the receiver just enough, kind of just interfere with it, not necessarily interfering as a penalty, but just kind of threw off his rhythm a little bit and his stride just enough to slow him down so he couldn't be in stride and the ball was overthrown.
This is a big early play for the Raider defense. 3rd down, 9 to go, near midfield. And, you know, it's still probably punting territory if we get a stop, and that's going to be a flag on this. They had 2 guys that kind of jumped. And this should be on
Kennedy, yeah.
Yeah. No, but they're clapping over there.
Uh-oh.
This is against the Raiders.
Are we got a neutral zone infraction?
Yeah,
What got going on?
Yep. Raiders made them move. It's going to be 3rd and 4.5.
Okay. Well, that's a little more of a challenge. That changes probably what they're going to do a little bit with their play. Again, our guys trying to get organized out there because they're ready to go.
Yeah, they're going to go no huddle, anything. Yep. They just want to go, and now official timeout from mouth guard? Is there a mouth guard on the field?
They're trying to get the ball set in the right place. So that kind of benefited the Raiders to kind of get themselves settled down and be ready for the assignment.
Bloomington Kennedy kind of almost going with a soccer restart. That wasn't going to work. Out of the shotgun, Zesh, hands off, up the middle, El-Hassani bounces off a man. Oh, he's in space. Out right side, keeps going too, across the 30 to the 25, but he's down. 1st down. He's tough, man. He's one of the better backs we've seen this year. We got to start to button that up because El-Hassani can run, and so can really the rest of the guys in this offense. So El-Hassani gets the 1st down, move the chains, and that's a big 3rd down play.
Yeah, and El-Hassani did a nice job because he bounced into the line and it looked like we were going to hold him, and he just popped back outside, got outside to the right, and just made a great move and extra yards. So, yeah, the Raiders are now going to have to start tightening up.
7:15 to go here in the 1st quarter. 8-0 Raiders, but The Eagles on the move. Zesh under center, right side. He's got a single back under center. Now he will fake the handoff. Look to pass, flushed right, puts up a wobbler, and that's going to be incomplete.
He didn't know who he wanted to throw to. He had a big tight end over here in the flat, so it was wide open, but he didn't go for him. He was trying to think maybe him, maybe the guy that's 5 yards downfield. The ball kind of went between and just like he didn't know who he wanted to throw to.
He heard footsteps, but there were no feet behind him.
No, exactly. And his big tight end was wide open. He's like, throw it to me. And no, he just chucked it about 8 yards past him, and just, it was a very harmless pass there.
Watch out for Chris Martin, 6'5", 271 senior, great athlete. He'll play out left side wide here, but he's got that tight end body. And now he will line up wide to the left side. 2 receivers. Oh, that should be. No, how is that not a legal motion?
It's like 4-guy shift.
Well, then he stopped and restarted.
Right.
The pitch out left, Al-Hassani, and he will get through the initial penetration for the Raiders, skip through the line of scrimmage, gain 3. So that'll be about 3rd and 6, 7.
Yep. Nice job by Milner and Thomas Reifenberger getting in on that tackle, kind of combining and slowing him down, make sure that he didn't get any extra space outside and get some room to run.
We're back here on KDWA, talking Jerry on a beautiful Saturday night. You just couldn't ask for a better fall day in the playoffs. 3rd and 7. Jerry might have even gotten yard work done today. 6:22 to go. 3rd and 7 from the 21. And there's Zesh putting one up. That's contact, but that's not anything to do with interference or more of a timing thing than anything. And that'll bring up 4th down. Now do they kick it or are they going to go? And it looks like they're just going to keep the offense.
They might as well go for it.
They didn't show much of a kicking presence.
No.
Jerry, the other night.
And it's so early, you might as well, because even if you don't get it, there's nothing lost here, because you got the ball down into the 21-yard line. In that play right there, too, like you said, a little bit of it almost looked like interference, but he was within that 5-yard chuck zone. So our defensive back just kind of, again, tied up their receiver just enough to throw off their rhythm, and the pass was harmless.
Smart football.
Yeah.
And that's what the Raiders have to do throughout the night. We're only in the first quarter, 6:14 to go. It's 8-0 Raiders, but the Kennedy Eagles knocking on the door. But now it's 4th down and 7 for the 21, the Raiders. Out of the shotgun, Zesh to pass, 3-step drop, fires it deep, and he overthrows his man. And there was the big fellow. We talked about him earlier, and Chris Martin. That's his area from 20 in, red zone, big body guy, and this time he overthrows him, and that's been Zesh's problem so far.
Yeah, and he had him. I mean, he had a step. He had a step on Milner, and he had the corner of the end zone, but Zesh just overthrew him, which is interesting because, we were watching in the pregame here, and he was nailing every single time, throwing dimes out there. But, like we said, it's a whole different deal when the clock is running. You got some guy coming down your face. You see people around you. When it's game time, it changes your dynamic and it throws you off. It's a titch.
It's not practice.
No.
You know what I mean? It's totally a different scenario. It doesn't matter if you're a quarterback, a kicker.
Right.
I mean, any of those skilled positions. They don't call them skilled positions for nothing.
Real
folks.
speed is a different thing, peeps.
Here we go, out of the shotgun again. Raiders the football back. Great stand down deep. Out of the gun. We'll hand off. And we're going to hand off to Aiden Doty. He'll break through and get to the 25, drag him out of the 27. No, that's Peyton Burrow back. Hey,
Peyton, good to see him, because, gosh, he went down a few weeks ago, and it was kind of a bummer watching him howl around at an ankle injury, and it's nice to see him back in the lineup. Raiders got away with one on that one.
I know.
Our slider just kind of
say it.
Yep, he moved toward the line just a ditch too early, but they let it go.
Yeah, little lean.
Let him play. Yeah, he's leaning just a bit. They're going to let him play. That's good. Let him play.
Freiermuth is kind of pacing back and forth on the sideline. I don't know, maybe he did take a ding perhaps, but he's, getting talked to by the coaches. Either way, that's a reason why we have a couple of great running backs. Out of the shotgun, back to pass. Here's Arnold, puts it up off left side, followed by Reifenberger. Steven jumps ahead, gets an extra yard out of the deal, and up getting a 1st down, so we'll move the chains. Called 34. We'll see where they eventually get 34.
Johnny Bezicek was over there going, hey, let me help you. He was
trying
trying so hard to help, but unfortunately, Reifenberger got tied up around the knee, and he just could not shake that pesky little guy on him. Hey, 1st down, we'll take it. Just move the sticks. The Raiders need just burn up this first quarter right here, maybe go down another sustained drive and punch it in, go up 2 scores at the end of the first quarter. That'd be awesome.
Coach Strain on the field, fresh haircut. He's got the buzz going on.
Yeah,
he's clean. Stud muffin. 8-0 your score. Raiders with the ball and the lead. Here's the handoff. Burrow runs. Oh goodness, right into the line. Good night. I agree. Gain of nothing, if not a loss.
They get Kennedy guessed right on that one. They sent their linebackers up the middle, and they got a lucky play there by just guessing right. So yeah, we lost a yard. It's all right. No big deal.
Clock's on our side anyway, right? Yeah, I hate to say that in the
Just
first
keep-
quarter,
yeah,
but you know
sure.
what I mean,
Just
Jer.
keep the clock ticking, and if we can move the ball down the field, we'll take it.
Most important thing, win the game, and then let's start to prepare for the trip to the academy. But you gotta win this first.
And
Long
stay
game left.
healthy.
And stay healthy. Out of the gun, near hash mark. And Axel, design keeper and a beauty. 35, 40. Oh, and he does a somersault and a gain of 7 as he gets just across the 40 to the 41. That's our quarterback right there. He's
Love
an
it.
athlete.
Little alley-oop there. There's no slide with this guy. He's going to go up and over the top. They got him down low, and he just did a little flip over the top. I like that. Nice 8-yard gain.
Fans that don't follow Prescott football, they got to go to the playoffs this year. You have to qualify in Wisconsin, and they went down to West Salem, lost just in a heartbreaker, a 3-point 17-14 game. But in that game, Aiden Russell, all-state running back, got hit on the goal line, did a 360 flip, and he flipped into the end zone for a touchdown. That was his final high school touchdown, and what a way to do it. Hats off to those guys this year, too. Out of the gun, here is Arnold, and whoop, look out. And he kind of messed up the handoff, but that helped out, actually. Got it to Torrington. Johnny, 50, 40, and he's down at the 38-yard line. Talk about bumping into each other. You and I were giggling in the pregame about a couple guys bumping into each other. That bumping into each other actually turned into a 25-yard gainer.
You could almost call that subterfuge.
A little bit, Jer.
I mean, they were like bumping and skipping and going, wait, whoop, yep. And so Axel came out with maybe a little more pressure than he thought he was going to have, but I tell you what, all the Eagles bit, and they went towards the right side of the line, and Axel rolled out to the left, or to his right base, which is the left side of the defense, and beautiful pass.
Sometimes things have to go your way and, bounce your way to it. And it did bounce literally off of one another. And
that's my golf game.
That's you and I both out of the gun. We'll hand it off now to Fryermuth, runs a man over and carries another for another 2 yards. So still a productive first down carry as we go under 3 minutes to go first quarter. It's 8-0 Raiders.
And that's okay. We can get a little bit here, a little bit there, and then just move the sticks. Meantime, we're still knocking that clock down. On the march.
This feels kind of like when we played them last year. We know they're so athletic, and the less we give them the ball, the better.
Yeah.
This is a smart game plan, Jim.
Yeah,
Get the points.
We don't want to track meet. Let's just control the ball.
Yeah, this is not like Cretan where we know both teams can score and it's just going to be fun.
Right.
You just don't want to let these athletes get their hands on the ball. Out of the shotgun. 2 receivers left. Far side of the field. Working the right hash. Back to pass. Gotta hurry. He gets a pass off right side. Caught Cooper. Caught near the sticks. He's going to be close to a first down. He did go back, so it's going to be a gain of about 7. So it's going to be 3rd and 1. If he did come back, he'd be close to the sticks. But either way, it's still a great gainer. And it's going to be a 3rd and short here where the Raiders love to play this season.
Exactly.
They've been so good 3rd and short.
Well, you got to give credit to the Eagle D-back over there on that corner. He got a hold of the jersey and did not allow Rico to get that extra yard. So, they held him to 3rd down here, but 3rd and short, Raiders love this. They can come power package and just punch it through, or they can get another pass play.
.148 to go here in the first quarter. 8-0. Raiders leading the Eagles of Kennedy. Man in motion across the line. That's LaFleur out of the gun. Right side. They're going to hand off. Fryermuth up the middle. Oh, trips over a man, but keeps going. Launches lit on the way. First down, tough running, and he's done that his whole career.
He knocked his block off.
Wow. Another just heavy, physical run, and this is what's going to wear out the Kennedy defense.
Just wear them down. And that's the thing. We talk about that, too, as far as the D-line gets worn down because they're always backing up trying to push, whereas the O-line is pushing forward. It makes a big difference when you're trying to hold your ground versus a guy pounding into you each time. Then you got a running back that comes through and pounds you, too. He even lost his lid on that one, but he's out for one play. Then he'll come back next play, most likely.
The Raiders have rolled out the Cummins diesel here. No doubt about that. My goodness, power all over the place. Out of the gun again. They'll give to Burrow. He squeaks through. 20, 15, bounces off a man. He'll gain about 4 or 5, but a good run on first down for Peyton Burrow. He needs a couple of those after being out for a few games.
Old movie, Thunderbolt and Lightning. We got Thunderbolt in front of us. We got Lightning and Burrow. You see the difference in the running back style. Burrow's a smaller guy, but he's quick. He gets that outside and he goes. Now here comes the hammer. Fryermuth back in the game.
I think Burrow took a little shot to the helmet, too. He's going to fix that, too, as he comes off the field. I think he might have lost the button on the chin strap there. So
well, and like we said, Fryermuth had to come out of the game for one play anyway because he lost his helmet. So now he's back in there just ready to power it and ramrod up the middle again.
Thunder back in. Rico Cooper split out short side right, 2 strong side left, including Reifenberger in the slot. Johnny Bez actually wide to the right. Now he's going to go in motion. And back to pass. Here goes Axel. He's going to throw it for the downs here in the corner. Oh, what a catch! What a touchdown, Raiders! Are you kidding me, Steven Reifenberger? How did you make that catch in double coverage? Are you serious, young man?
Well, 6'5" versus 6 foot. Get up there, and he's got that leaping ability. And like,
oh my!
Hey, we've said all season long that guy's got hands like softball mitts. He just got steel claws out there. Pulled that ball down between two guys, landed on his back, make sure he had the ball in his possession so it didn't pop out. Great presence, body awareness, and drawing that ball in for the touchdown.
4 seconds left. We'll say 04.6. So let's just say 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Use my estimation I learned growing up. It seems. Rounding up to the nearest. Here we go. Snap. Spot. Kick. Race. Into Walgreens. And it's 15-0 Raiders. So Steven Reifenberger has 2 touchdown catches. What was the length of the second one here, Dick, for the touchdown again? 17? Yep, 17.
This is exactly what the Raiders were trying to do. We try to take the ball, take the possession all the way down the field, eat up the entire first quarter, and in the end, hit pay dirt with a score. And it's exactly what they did. Just what they needed for going into the end of the first quarter with a 15-0 lead.
He had 2 guys eating his lunch, and he just said, go ahead and eat. I'm going to take this football.
Again, I mean, you go 6 foot versus 6'5". The 6'5" guy, if he gets off the ground, he's going to make that catch. And you think about 6'5", plus he's got long arms and big hands. And so, he kind of had both D-backs not really sure where the ball was. I mean, he was ball sure, and the other 2 guys were trying to take the body and not the ball. And he just came down, and like I said, he came down on his back, made sure he had the ball in possession so it wouldn't pop out or anything. Great job.
Coach Strain went over the sidelines just to pat a couple of the guys on the head, and he's as happy as could be, albeit still pacing. He will start to turn that into a grin here before too long as his boys keep playing the way that they are. And right now it's 15-0 with 4.6 seconds to go here. And this should be the final. I mean, if Reese puts in play, I'll take a touchback. I mean, I'm not saying it.
And we have seen it this year.
We have seen it, so I'm not putting it past 2-3. All right, let's kick it. 15-0 Raiders, almost the end of the first quarter at McNamara Stadium at Todd Field. Do I dare say in the playoffs, the most beautiful night of the year? Here's an end-over-end kick. That's going to be taken, actually, by Brazon Walker. And he'll go out left side. He's got a little room, too. But then he runs into half the Raider team at the 20. Good luck with that.
Student body right. Holy buckets. That was unbelievable. The only guy that wasn't on the play was Tyler Hagan. He was getting a fistful of Kennedy jersey.
Well, I think we had fun in the first 12 minutes. Let's see what the next 12 brings us, shall we, folks? We will take a break as the Hastings Raiders leading 15-0 over the Kennedy Eagles. And we are going to be right back on KDWA.
The Hastings Raider football team and Hastings football connection are playing Polkadot Dairy for donating chocolate milk for the team after every game. Thank you, Polkadot Dairy, for supporting the team. Signing the ball carrier, brought down by number 26, Austin LaFleur of the Raiders. Loss of 3 on the play. Makes it 2nd and 13.
Well, a great effort by the Raiders will send Elisani backwards. Now 2nd and 13 is going to be the starting position here. What happened there, Jer? I missed it.
Oh,
trying to tweet.
LaFleur got in the backfield. Broke it up before it even got rolling.
Austin LaFleur, great season. Here's a handoff again. Elisani caught in the backfield. Raiders got him in a gang tackle. Everybody in there again for Hastings.
Owen Glade leading charge on that one. Owen Glade was on the beginning of that tackle, and again, LaFleur was in on that. Also, Cole Vingy.
Yep.
We had some good gang tackling there, and no gain. So now the Eagles are really in a hole at 3rd and 13.
Great start to this game for Hastings. And this is exactly what we needed. Out of the shotgun, Zesh. 3rd and 12, big play for the Raider D. Back to pass, Zesh. Here comes a little pressure from the edges. Pass is going to be knocked away. Raiders had 2 guys, 5 and 5 equals 10, right? So, well, you got Johnny Charlton with Bezdicek right behind him. Either guy could have made the play, but it didn't matter. They just need to touch it, knock it away. They did their job, and again, our secondary play.
I think if either one wasn't there, it would have been a pick. They kind of ran into each other.
Yeah.
You know, and the intended receiver was about 3-4 yards more downfield. So, you know, the Eagles dodged a bullet on that one.
Martin will punt. Doubles as a wide receiver tight end, but he's a heck of an athlete, so you never know.
He is. Gotta be aware of what he can do.
10:31 to go, second quarter, first half from Todd Field, section semifinals in 3-5-8. Here we come! Oh my! And the punt didn't get touched, but that one almost hit a couple of players, and it ends up bouncing to the 50. Okay, if it could have bounced just out of play, it would have been in Coach Strain's pocket about the 35, but a great bounce for Kennedy. They caught a break, and the Raiders are showing that in all phases, even special teams here, we're not playing around.
No, exactly. Well, and Kennedy also got lucky. Number 85, Leanthe, was it right pounder, was blocking there, and it almost hit him too. So actually, they moved it back. I guess they said it did hit him. So Raiders take possession at Kennedy's 43-yard line. I knew it was close because it was kind of to his back, and it must have just touched him.
Raiders will take it. Here comes Axel, short field with his line, who has been just absolutely phenomenal all year long. Axel out of the shotgun. He'll hand off. Fryermuth up the middle. 40. Carries a man. 40, 35, 30, 25. Takes half of the Kennedy team with him. Down to the 13-yard line. More power. More rush after contact. And he continues to carry people all over Hastings. Might as well call him Smart Ride for crying out loud. He's taking everybody on a ride here tonight.
He took number 6, Enoch DeBlanca, for about 15 yards. He was trying to hang on to his belt loops, and he just kept powering down there all the way down to the 13-yard line.
Oh my goodness. Brendan Fryermuth, just power everywhere. 10:09 to go. Oh my goodness. He's got to be getting close to 100 already. Out of the gun. Axel puts Johnny Pez in motion to take the jet. He ran out of room. Yeah. We shouldn't go that way on the short side unless we got blocks.
Yeah, no, and Owen Glane too. He tapped his helmet. He says, "Yeah, it's on me." You know, he knew he didn't get the block initially, and his man got through and blew it up before it even got a chance to get rolling there. So, you know, that's all right.
We knew.
Yep,
we all knew.
He owned it. He'll come back. He'll get another block. That's all right.
Back us up a little bit. Hey, we're still in races zone anyway, so if we can find somebody to put that foot on one.
Seriously.
I'm not really mad right now. No. I'm not mad at all. I go, come on, 15-0 already, and let's keep going with the offense out of the shotgun. 2 receivers wide this time with Johnny Pez and Reifenberger, with Steven Reifenberger, I should say, Thomas across the line. Handoff goes to Fryermuth, and again, he carries everybody for about 6 more yards. And a great carry there will set up third and fairly short. No,
we got about half of that.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. I mean, you're not.
Yeah, it's not undoable at this point, you know. So you've got a third down and a long 6, but this is definitely doable on the 10-yard line. So, you know, we're on the near sideline or near hash mark here. So you've got a lot of room to the far side over there. You can do a jet sweep that direction. You can hit Reifenberger again for perhaps score number 3.
I would love that.
Look at that. He's lined up over there. He's got one-on-one coverage. He's just daring. He's like, come on, toss it my way. I want number 3.
You don't want a piece of him, do you?
Hat trick in football.
Let's see what Axe does. Now he's going to give it off to 1 again. There goes Fries. Across the 5. Big hole to the end zone. It's a touchdown, Raiders. Fryermuth from 10. He scores.
And he earned that one with the drive, with the big runs he had on this drive and the extra yards and carry man. And also, again, that right side, you know, the wide side field over there, you know, they were kind of looking at Reifenberger thinking again, okay, they're going to throw to him. And all of a sudden, here comes Fryermuth off the corner there and just pounds it right up the middle there. That was an awesome run there.
8:27 to go here. Uh-oh.
Tom, we're 1 man short. Thomas Reifenberger had to hustle out there real quick, get set.
We don't want to burn a timeout.
Oh,
Okay.
He's ready. He's equal to the task.
Filling it on for the extra point kick. 21-0 so far. Left to right. Snap. Good. Spot. Good. Kick up. That's
my.
Thunder on it, too. My goodness. It's good.
You almost hit my car.
I was going to say, did he hit your windshield?
Nikes.
27 to go, and it's 22-0 Raiders.
It's a good thing they got that new widened concourse down there. Otherwise, it would have been out of the
Start making a target out there for Philly. And nice.
Hit me like, remember the old TCF money tree?
Right, yeah, okay, yeah, come on.
Hit me, you win.
Hit it here and you win the jackpot of the day or whatever
we'll
it was,
give you a lifetime supply of popcorn or something. I don't know.
I take that.
I would too. I'm
Popcorn's
totally
good
down
for
with
you.
that.
Come on.
Yeah, unless it's the salty stuff.
Yeah, well,
Tastes good, not so good for you.
If it's got the fake butter on it, then I might just go, just
You gotta come by a swim meet sometime. We got that good stuff.
You got the
good stuff. Oh yeah.
I'll have to come visit now.
We got a brand new baby popcorn maker there because the other one started. The other one literally started on fire.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah. Well, it's only 10 years old. I mean, geez.
What do you know where to put the oil, Jer? I mean, were you putting it in the wrong
It's our
spot?
managers, man. I'm on deck
Oh,
actually
my
doing the coaching
goodness.
thing, you know.
Blame them.
I got a stopwatch in each hand. I'm kind of busy.
You remember when they used to sell the colored popcorn seats? Remember?
Yes.
And then they don't make those anymore. I don't know. There must have been some sort of like naughty dye.
What's that dye number? Red number 5
right.
or something.
Gosh, that was so fun. I love those. Anyway, here's the end-over-end kick. Too much more popcorn talk, and I'm going to have to go down to the concession stand. Bringing it back. No, Tommy Kennedy, and then got help from Sarda, who comes in and polishes him off. And the Raiders special teams, 24-4, combined that time, 8:20 to go. And the Raiders don't care. They're saying, you touch the ball, we're going to hit you. It doesn't matter what phase of the game we're in.
TK set him up. Sarda knocked him down.
Oh,
that's
my
a beautiful tag team there.
I know got some folks that are tuning in up in the Bloomington, Kennedy area, of course, and this, fans, this is kind of what we've seen down here at our field all year, is just that you get a lead and you just let the defense do their job. And then this is kind of what has made this Raider team get out to a 6-2 regular season and in a very tough district, of course, and now in this tough section. And I think Kennedy's starting to find out how good this Raider team is. Under center, Zeshi will go I formation this time. I don't know why we're going to keep going with it, because eventually here, Jared, they're going to have to pass. I know Alisani's a good back, and I know they got guys with, I think that was Bostic. That was Monroe that time. But, I mean, I get it. Those are your guys, and you're going to, but pretty soon they're going to have to try to challenge the secondary if they want to get anything on the board here tonight. And even that's not going to be easy. You know that.
Well, and they're learning quickly that Raiders defense is not Two Rivers.
No.
We are far superior than what they saw at Two Rivers.
Credit to Coach Orth and the kids. Yes. I just want to put, and I know Coach Orth might even be listening tonight, and I want to say just thank you to him, first of all. Second of all, just congratulations on rebuilding the program. They're going to be good eventually, Jerry. You know that.
Yes.
It's just awesome. Here it's going to be a handoff back up left side. I think this time they're going to end up getting the first down here. They will, and that's okay, because the clock will continue to run in the first half. And I hate to say it early, but with the Raiders up 22-0, the clock is already on their side here. And it is a first down, move the chains, but let's keep going here defensively. Keep them in front of us, Jerry.
The clock is quickly going to become a factor, and you're going to have to. They're going to have to abandon the running game at a certain point, because if you're down, 22-0, you're going to have to get some chunks of yardage in short order.
They did trail against Two Rivers,
but
remember?
not by three
scores. I was just going to say. It wasn't like, hey, you just need a touchdown to turn the game around.
They were down by 3, not 22.
You are correct. 7:10 to go. Under center again. Still changing the formations around. Zesh is in trouble. Here comes the. Oh, he strips it. The ball is loose. Hastings has it. The Raiders with a just quad, a foursome. Coming in there, stripping it away. Jacob Landau-Bleed will have the fumble recovery. He had help from everybody. Cody Vingy was in there. Johnny C was in there. I mean, come on. This is team football at its best, Jerry Rupp.
Oh, Landau-Bleed, he had the advantage of being the shortest guy of the bunch there. He got down quickest and got on that ball and just scooped it up and laid down on it. That was awesome. For a second there, I thought it was going to be a scoop and score.
Oh. We are at the 24, Dick Craig, right hash. And now we just got a, Okay, timeout a minute here. I'm calling a timeout, ref. The play clock is still at 13.
And the defensive back judge threw the flag.
There is no delay of game. So
how could it be? Just change possession. There's no way.
Right, that's what I mean, Jared.
Yeah.
There's no way this is a flag.
No.
Illegal substitution. Okay, that makes sense.
All right, there you go.
So that was 12 men in the huddle, probably. 12 men in the huddle is basically what happened there. Boy, us Vikings fans know all about 12 men in the huddle, don't we?
Don't we, though?
Uh-huh.
Ugh.
Oh, as soon as he gave me that sign, I went,
I know that one.
Oh, God. The purple guy in me just keeled over. Back to pass. Here's Arnold. Over the middle. He's got Rico at the 5. Yes! First down, Raiders! Oh, man, when you got talent all over the field like this, Axel's just got to play Madden for crying out loud on PS4.
I tell you what, though, Axel had to make a good throw because he had 2 linebackers in the line of fire between he and Rico. And so he got the ball up over the 2 linebackers that were closing. He hit Rico. Rico got the same pass, kind of an inside slant against 2 Rivers and went in for a score. They tried the same thing right now, and had it not been for a great tackle by the safety, he would have been in for 6.
That's what I need to do tonight, Manny Hill. I need to get the old college football, make my Raider team, and just start running people over every play. I mean, that'd be a lot of fun tonight. Out of the shotgun, here comes Axel Arnold again. And he will hand it on. No, he'll go! He's got a big hole and a touchdown! He's thrown for 2. Now he's ran for 1. Axel in, and the Raiders are just flying away. It's 28-0.
And it all comes up front. You look at those guys who are doing a job up front there. You got Ben Witt doing his job. You got Pacer Rubel doing his job. You got guys up there who are just blowing out the defensive line and just making holes for our quality players to get through.
Our kids are just going bonkers in the student section right now. Oh, my goodness. The ole. Where the soccer game? No, well, we got Reese kicking, so let's go. Snap, spot, Reese, and he kicks it to Rosemount. And it's good.
Oh, it's off the flag post.
He got the flagpole.
Yeah,
he did the Jim Tomey. Remember back in the day? He put it off the flagpole.
That's pretty sharp right there. That's some smooth kicking.
Well, that's calling your shot, I guess, if you're going to ever say that as a kicker. And Reese doinks it through there, and now it's 29-0. Huh?
35 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, fourth quarter, though. So
that ways to go.
We could put up, if we want to keep putting up, I don't care how much we put up. Hey, the more I can laugh and giggle and yell and scream, I'll be here all night. I'm fine with it, actually. They put 74 up tonight, Cannon Falls. Did they score 74? Oh, yeah, against Lake City. Yeah, that's
the Bombers were bombing.
Yeah, well, and Lake City's one of the best teams in the state.
Oh, my.
And they went out there and put 74 up on them. And that will probably be the rematch in that section.
Oh, sure.
For the final.
Yeah.
I thought you were trying to show me something.
Oh, no.
I wasn't trying to peep on your messages or anything.
Other than my daughter wanting to know we're playing football tonight. So of course we're playing football tonight.
Cat.
We're up 20. Yeah. Probably tune in a little bit here.
Hello, buddy. 6:16 to go. One of my favorite home run hitters. 6:16 to go. End over end kick. It'll be taken at the 9. And back up the middle of the field. Look who the first on the scene was. Sarda and Tommy Kennedy again. Sarda slowed him down. This time Kennedy cleans him up. And a late flag. What's this about?
Well, things might get a little chippy in here. Yep.
Yeah, Bezicek's saying the flag should have been thrown on them anyway.
Yep, they're getting a little frustrated, the Eagles are.
Now, this kind of reminds me of the game we played now all of a sudden 4 or 5 years ago, right?
Oh, you remember that 5 years ago?
They're fighting on the sidelines.
Yeah, we were over in the other press box back then, and 2 teammates from the Eagles were fighting each other.
Unbelievable.
They had to have a defensive line coach come over, and I mean, they were throwing haymakers.
I've never seen that in my life,
No,
Jerry.
your own teammate and you're throwing haymakers. It was crazy. But that was kind of the indication of how frustrated they were.
Yeah, they're going to call a unsportsmanlike conduct. This will be 15. I want to say 15 or it'll be half the distance. I don't know how they're going to do that from here.
Probably half the distance.
I think you're right, Jim.
Personal foul against the Eagles.
You call it. I just parried it.
I know. I'm. Yeah, half the. Yeah, okay.
There you go.
So back to the 12, 11 and a half. So 6:10 to go. First half, second quarter. The Raiders are having a fun night here. 29-0 so far. And so far, so good for all the Halloweeners who are here in attendance tonight. 6:10 to go with the Raiders on defense. Under center, Zesh. This time close formation, offset high. He'll hand off. Again, trying to get into space. That's what they do well, so they're going to keep doing it, even down 29-0, and they'll get a run for, again, gain about 7. So again, right. Even if they do complete a slant over the middle, that's all they're going to get against the D-backs anyway.
Right.
So.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a nice run. It's a safe play for Kennedy. You don't have to worry about getting picked. No strip sack, nothing like that. So, it's a good run on first down. But again, the clock is now against them, in addition to the score.
Yeah, just right now, it's all Raiders, and you can feel it.
Yeah.
And you can see it, you can hear it. I mean, if you're anywhere in town, you could probably hear it. Out of the shotgun, nope, little bit of a razzle-dazzle play and a jet sweep. Gets into space, and then the Raiders, great tackle from behind by Ben Clemens. A first down, but I like that tackle by Benny.
Oh, he was serious. He threw him down with authority. He got him spun around. Oh, what we got going on? We got a hurt injury on Bloomington Kennedy.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, folks. Injury timeout on the field, 5:23 to go, first half. The Raiders have a 29-0 lead on KDWA.
There's a guy in like a gopher beaver costume walking around. There's a player that might have a concussion. Look at this funky beaver man.
All right, folks, on cable TV, we'll be back with you here in just a second. Hi to everybody in Bloomington and in Hastings on YouTube. Tuck and Jerry here, just waiting to get back with radio. Thanks for everything over the years, guys, seriously. 5:09 to go here on KDWA. Here's a handoff up the middle. And it's a great hit there by Kennedy. The rest of the Raiders come in, and that's what you got to do. If you got to power back and you can't necessarily get them with one guy, the rest of your boys got to be behind you, and that's been the story all year when it comes to Raider defense.
Well, I remember early on in football practice, early in the season, we worked on form tackling. You hit a guy, you hit him basically in the pants, and you lift him up, shoulder pads, pick him up, get him off his feet, up in the air, and that's exactly what Kennedy did right there. He just hit him right there at the belt line and lifted him up off his feet, and then got some help from his buddies.
Second down, 7 or so. 30-yard line, 4:32 to go here in the first half, second quarter. Raiders the 29-0 lead. Nearing halftime. Out of the shotgun, Zesh, high snap, had to pull it down. Gives it out right side to Slade Alisani, and he's thrown backwards. You just aren't going to mess the Raiders defense like that off the edge. You just can't.
Our defense closes too quickly. Yep. You've got contact out there on the right D end, and just our linebackers come in and close so quickly that you just cannot break that first tackle and get away into space.
Okay, this is, I don't want to say the game. Third down, you're in your own end. 29-0 at a foreign field. You stop them here. You know what I mean, Jared?
Yeah.
I don't want to take anything away from Kennedy.
Fire them. I'd like a slant with number 84 here to see.
Right.
Slant.
Use the big guy. Yep. Showed blitz. Backed off. Johnny C. Now back to pass. Zesh, he has that slant, but he will be incomplete. They're going to call him for grabbing the jersey. No, that's going to be a pass interference or a hold on the jersey. We did.
We'll get a first down on that.
That's the right call.
I still liked our chances over here with the wide side man. Because he was wide open on single coverage. And, Chris Martin, he would have had a nice. But, hey, they got a first down on the deal for, holding the jersey. And fresh set of 4 for the Eagles. That's all right. Just keep that clock ticking down so we get to halftime.
And it was so subtle, Jerry. He couldn't even, he was in the right spot to kind of see it, right?
Well, and you could tell he was impeded a bit.
Right.
Just enough to where I was like, you got to call that.
Sometimes it's not called.
But when you're down by 3 scores, you might get that call.
And that's the call. 3:32 to go. First half, they're going to hand off. Alisani hits the hole hard, but then the Raiders hit him right back. He'll get maybe 3 to midfield. Did the ball come out? No, it didn't. But near midfield, gain of about 3. He really hits. That's kind of like I'm not comparing him to this guy, but the way Adrian Peterson, he gets the ball angry into the hole. That's kind of what Alisani does at the high school level,
I
right?
kind of had chuckle. Luke Charlton had him around the ankles and was just trying to hang on. He's trying to bulldog him,
Gentlemen, where are you?
Calf rope him or something,
Hey, Jared Allen was really good at calf roping.
Yeah, he was.
We could use a little bit of that here tonight.
Got to get pumped.
Let's do it. 2 receivers left. That's the long side of the field. Short side, they'll go 2 as well. So we're going to go almost all a Raider offense. Pistol. Raider show blitz. Back off. Show blitz again. Disguising a lot. Putting up a screen out left side. Wow, what a great tackle! No way! You can't call that a penalty! That was a fantastic tackle.
How was his shoulder pad showing if it was a head or it was a tackle around the neck?
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. No, he had the jersey, not the pads.
He had the jersey because his shoulder pads were popped out.
Yes, thank you,
There's no way you could do a horse collar if the pad was popped out of the jersey.
Just pick that up. No. There's no way.
Baloney.
No way. No way.
All right. We don't want to get a personal foul up here on the bench.
Yes, we do. It's 29-0. I'll take one. My goodness.
Oh, shucks. All right, here we go. Fresh set. What is the hold on. The chain gang is trying to get it organized there. They're off going the wrong direction. Now they're getting set up.
Okay.
Right?
Now
there we go. 1st and 10. Hold on. Okay, boys. Now you can snap the ball. 47.
48.
No, 40. Sorry, 43.
Yep.
43.
Zesh to pass, slant, caught.
Okay.
This is the first down.
Nice little pass. Yep, kept it low where no one could catch it but his own man. Nice job by number 11 there. Elias Smith.
Yeah, well, that was the one that they finally started to get some movement going on Tuesday night.
Oh, both huddles, gotcha.
should have been a 15-yard if it was a horse collar, but yeah.
See, that's I didn't. It looked like they said face mask. He didn't grab
Right,
the
that's
face
what I saw.
mask
Yeah,
at all.
yeah, it was an inadvertent face mask. It's a 5-yarder, which is what they gave him.
Yeah, I didn't see any of that.
No.
All right, so under center, I formation, 2 receivers, twins to the right. Fake hand.
Oh,
They'll give the
bye-bye.
handoff on the fullback, and coming up the middle or off left side is going to be Alisani. It could have been a lot worse.
Oh yeah, I thought he was gone for sure. Nice job saving it. Danny Milner there saved that one from being a touchdown.
And look at, I mean, even if they foul the end zone, I mean, Jared, we got 1:44 to go.
Yep.
I mean, keep them in front. I mean, we're doing. I mean, I am
Well,
just
yeah,
fine with this.
Like, and at this point, keep them in front of you and keep it inbounds. You know, because their kicking game, we know they really don't have a whole lot there, so they're going to have to punch it in. And the kicking game is irrelevant at this point. Right. They've got to punch it in. They need a score.
They do, Kennedy, get the football to start the second half, if that gives any solace to Eagle fans. Left hash, they're going to hand off left. Great tackle, tripping him up, Kennedy. Got just enough of the shoe tops, and that'll take him down. And a great tackle, and that will hold him up again. And boy, oh boy, Jerry Rupp, I'm telling you, this Raider defense tonight, and there's also a penalty flag against the, or no, timeout. They're calling timeout. Okay.
Yeah, Marquez Monroe there almost broke it again, but Kennedy got just enough of it, and we're kind of lucky there because Monroe's got fantastic balance. We saw him on the kickoff there, and he can handle himself real well, stay on his feet, kind of like a cat out there, just kind of bounces around but doesn't go down.
If Tom Kennedy is not all district this year, voting is flawed.
Well,
I mean, you could
we know all about that all district voting.
Right.
We've seen it funny for many years, but you're right. He's definitely deserving of it.
You could give him a nod as a linebacker, a special teamer.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, fans. I mean, if he doesn't get some sort of recognition for all district, I'm going to be very shocked. He's had a tremendous year, and remember, too, fans, he's only a junior. I mean, some of these big contributors this year are out of that 11th grade level, right? I mean, that's just so exciting just for the future, too, after whatever happens in this run we're putting together here tonight. And Charlton back in.
Yeah,
Hag will come out. Boy, has he been the super Swiss Army knife sub
Yes, he
this year.
has.
Hag has been terrific. Under center. And now Zesh going to try to run up the middle. I don't think he got it. Or the second push might have got it. Boy, that they had him at the line, folks. Yeah. Oh my.
Oh, my
They
goodness.
did have him too, folks. He would not have gotten it if it was not for the second push.
And the officials didn't even hesitate. Just move it. They didn't even want to look at it. Just like, yep, give him first down. Let's go.
Zesh pass looks right deep into the end zone near it, and that's caught.
That's a nice catch right there.
Wow, what a grab in the far corner. Not in the end zone. He's going to go out at the 2. That's caught by number 5. That's Razon Walker, a junior at 6'2". He's a big-bodied kid. Boy, did he adjust well, Jerry. That was a great catch.
Yeah, he did a good job against Bezicek. He had just a little bit of a height advantage, and he had the ball in his sights the entire way, and Bezicek, unfortunately, had his back turned, so he did not know where the ball was, and just, I mean, he laid out there, made a nice catch, way above his head.
55 seconds even.
This will put a nice feather in the cap for Kennedy if they actually punch it in before the half here.
Likewise for the Raiders if they can keep him out. Zesh under center. He will give. Alisani is in for a touchdown. That's actually Marquez Monroe. He's in from 2 in the first score of the game for Bloomington Kennedy.
Well, if you're a Kennedy fan, that's exactly what you need. You need to get something going on the board here before this first half is over with 50.5 seconds left in the first half. Raiders, you really didn't want to give that one up right there before the half kind of quieted down this side of the field. But, and also like you said, Nick, Kennedy gets the ball in the second half. They get started off with the ball. So the Raiders are going to have to, just tighten it up a little bit. Stop making some mistakes.
They'll go for 2. Monroe, the 2-yard touchdown run, and now they'll try to go for 2. Zesh out of the gun. To pass, pressure coming, and the pass is going to be caught for 2. They got it. Caught by number 5, and that is Razon Walker. So 29-8.
He's our guy to go to. Bezicek tried to do a swat out there to knock it out, but nice job by Walker to catch that. Hang on to it.
29-8.
Well, what that just shows to the Raiders is you know, you're not done yet.
No.
You can't go home right now. We've got some work to do yet, especially with them getting the ball. Now they have a bit of confidence on that offensive side of the ball.
Right.
Going into the second half, when they come back out, they're going to feel pretty good about themselves. Here now is the time when you need to be careful of no onside kick. Sure, there's only 50.5 seconds left, but you know anything can happen. You got all 3 timeouts left. You know, so you've got to be hand sure here.
You get a good return too.
Yeah.
You know that you have even enough clock because we've done it before. Think the game against Two Rivers.
Yeah, so either way, both teams have 3 timeouts left,
right.
and so you know you've got plenty of timeouts if you get a good return or an onside kick here. Got to be aware.
Number 2, David
Aviles Riso will kick off. Number 2, end over end kick. Raiders will take it. Tommy Kennedy, 20, 25 to the 30, cuts through, fumbled the football, and you talked about it, Jer. He fumbled the football, and the Raiders, I think, got it back. And we got it.
Yeah, we got it
Tommy
back.
Kennedy got it back,
Yeah.
but you were talking about it, Jer. Boy, you predicted the future right there.
Whew.
Now, do we sit on it?
At this point, I think I would. With
Yeah.
43 seconds, I don't think you want to dare, maybe take one running play.
See if we can get into space.
Yeah, and if you can't, I know folks don't like that take a knee thing, but at this point, I would say let's just regroup. Get out of here, regroup, and get ready for the second half.
All right, Raiders
recovered by the Raiders.
recover the fumble on the kickoff return at the 34, 33.
Ball spotted at the 33-yard line.
Kind of had to chuckle. LaFleur was trying to indicate that we had the ball, but he was pointing in the wrong direction.
I kind of saw it.
I was like, what's he doing?
You're not telling them that they have the football.
No. That's like Jim Marshall running 70 yards the wrong direction for a score. Way back when in Vikings lore.
Oh my gosh, we still see that replay, right? I mean, my God. And that was that actually at the Met? When
Yes,
they
it
did that
was
too?
at the Met.
Oh
Yeah, the old Metropolitan Stadium. A guy can get turned around in the heat of battle.
43.7 to go. First half, second quarter, 29-8 Raiders. Out of the gun. Back, he's going to run. Arnold up the middle, 40 to the 42-43 near a first down, and I think the Raiders are on timeout. So Dana runs right onto the field and says timeout, we get it, 34.9 to go, why not? We got enough quick strike business.
Yep.
And now that you mentioned, Jerry, you do a running play, see if you can get some positive yards. Now this makes it even more manageable, and that'll bring the ball to about the 44, our own. But boy, I'll tell you what, I've seen the Raiders make some big strike plays the last couple of weeks from 50, 60 yards out, and this might as well give it a shot.
Sure, and you've got 3 really good weapons in Steven Reifenberger, Johnny Bezicek, and Rico Cooper. Any one of those 3 could break it. I mean, and Rico has got that inside slant down to a T. He could hit that in stride. He's gone.
And if they play off, you got Freiermuth banging in open spaces because they're going to be playing keep it in front of you.
Right, and Freiermuth will know full well once he defeats the line of scrimmage, he can just get outside and keep going and get to the outside and get out of bounds and stop the clock, save a timeout, if you need it.
Huge, and the Raiders have options. They do give the ball up to start the second half, but if Hastings can even get 3 out of this to go into the break.
You answer.
You answer and you take that momentum away.
You get punch, you got to counter punch.
Raiders come out, they'll work right hash in the bottom left part of the logo. Out of the gun. Burrow now in the backfield. 3 receivers and a tight end. The snap to Arnold. Here comes pressure. Great screen put up. There's Burrow. Midfield shakes a tackle. Now he's being pulled backwards and he'll get thrown down just across midfield. Dana saying timeout, timeout, timeout. We'll take it there. Very near another first down. So he wanted to get out of bounds, but we did not. So now we're talking about Raiders have a timeout. You're thinking maybe more than anything, Jared, maybe some outs. There is a flag. This is in the defensive secondary for Bloomington Kennedy. Now let's see what this is about. Because Coach Strain now is saying, do I get my timeout back? Because there's a flag. And I think they're gonna, It's going to be a personal foul, so they're going to keep the timeout. They said, no, we're keeping our timeout, and as soon as you reset, we're going to go. So we're going to go no huddle. Very good adjustment on the fly by Coach Strain.
You bet. He knows his football.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep, that's very heads-up football by our head coach, and he knows exactly what he's got. Everybody up to the line of scrimmage. As soon as that ball is put down, it's snapping time.
He was ready to go. Raiders keep the timeout, so we'll wind. Here we go, 24 seconds. Back to pass. Axel, there we go. Caught by Rico. Get out of bounds, 6. Yes! Thrown out of bounds. They're going to lose the clock.
They
Wow.
kept him running. Wound it up.
Timeout, 16.9. All right.
I don't know. Nick,
go one more before you think you're going to kick it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, on that play right there, Rico was going down, but he was not down. The man was underneath him before he got out of bounds. So I don't know why they wound the clock on that one.
Very curious.
Timeout, Hastings.
Kind of a couple curious calls so far this first half with the officials. We had the horse collar that wasn't.
Man, and I just thought that was a terrific football play.
Yeah, it was. I mean, he, like you said, you can't get a horse collar if the pad is popped out of the jersey. You had to pull the jersey to get the pad out.
And then they called it a face mask.
Yeah, and then it was a face mask.
I mean,
it's
what
like,
in the world?
He's like, you missed it on two ways there.
The Raiders have not been deterred by penalties or calls. They've just putting their head down and doing what they've really done all year, and especially the last 4 weeks.
Yeah, just getting the job done. Take adversity, take the lemons, make some lemonade.
I'd love some. Let's get some sugar in that lemonade here, huh?
Ooh, yeah.
Let's put some in there. 16.7. Let's at least get enough to get Reese's right leg out there. Let's just put it in the end zone for fun. Out of the shotgun. Here's Axe to pass. Rico, one-on-one. No, he was getting harassed near side. That's okay. We got time. Hey, guys. Oh, we did stop the clock. I think we should have put in ours.
Second and a half, I thought.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Well,
13.8 to go. So now, third down. Reese tried one from 48 up at Bloomington. Where was that one he missed? It was 45 or 48 at Bloomington? Jefferson? 45. So that, from here, Dick, we'd be close.
Yeah, about a 47.
But, he's been just jacking them this way. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. 3rd and 5. Let's just score a touchdown here. Why not? 3rd and 5. Axe will take the run. Oh, great run up the right side. 20. Get out of bounds. 7. Attaboy. That'll get us at least close enough. Now, if you want here, no, more than anything, here, take a run and just get it in the middle. Get it in the middle, take your timeout. Yep. Take a design quarterback keeper and just kind of fall to the left.
Center the ball.
Yep.
Center the ball.
Timeout.
Yep. Raider first down.
Okay.
1st and 10 from the 19.
So let's center this for 23, and let's get a couple extras and go into the tunnel. Not enough time here with the play clock. Raiders know what they want here. And you got to be thinking, too, Kennedy's probably thinking, too, hey, that's what they want to do, is center the ball. The Raiders are coming out because it's a first down. You might as well, you could try one quickie. Out of the gun. Axe is going to run it. He's going to run left. He puts up a screen. He overthrows him. He was looking for LaFleur.
LaFleur or Haig?
That was LaFleur.
Okay, LaFleur. Yep. Oh, yep. Okay.
So now it's going to be Reese. All right, Dick. We're going to try a field goal here. Yep, still 35.
Gotcha.
34. Yep. 36-yard try coming up for Reese Fillion.
Near hash, should be interesting to see. Get that angle down.
And that's the thing, too. You're at an angle, so you got to...
It isn't the yardage, it's the angle.
You're correct here. His distance from here is usually pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
He gets a little bit off of the hash, which is nice. And I think they're going to try to ice him. That's fine. Reese will take his time. That does not bug him.
Nope. So it's not like college or professional. It's like, okay, yeah, whatever. He just took a little wind up there a la Charlie Brown. He's like, yeah, let me show you what I can do. Look at my form. It's good. It's good.
I was just going to say, doesn't that look good?
Yeah, it does.
He
just looks
follows
good.
Through.
Uh-huh.
We've been blessed with some great kickers over the years, and Reese just has added to that. just lineage.
As I say, the soccer lineage out there that's just done such a job for the Raiders over the years. I love that when he puts his plant foot down. That is just a photo right there.
It looks like he goes no sock on his kicking foot.
Yeah.
I mean, at least he's not barefoot like Rich Carlos back in the day. Remember
kickers,
that?
I mean, you know.
Like Tony Franklin was a
yeah.
hooter too.
Yes.
Some of those guys that
Yep.
really, you look at the numbers from back then, could be in the Hall of Fame. Some of them, yeah, barefooters. Here we go. From 36 yards, senior Reese Fillion. Snap. High. Pulled down by Milner, and it's blocked. And the Raiders going to try to run after it here right side. So we got to play, and that'll be the end of the half. And that's a little bit of a feather in the cap for Bloomington Kennedy. Score at halftime, 29-8. We'll have Dick Craig stats coming up in just a little bit on KDW. And welcome back, everybody, as the Raiders and the Eagles are ready for the second half. We bring you back here with, I swear I've got my nose poked by beer stew wafts at least twice or three times during the halftime break. So that at least is good news as we bring you back. 29-8 is also the good news, especially if you're a Raider fan, as we have the Tuck and Jerry show here at home, and now a big lead. And now it's, I mean, you and I both know we're not trying to be coach speak or anything like that. You have a 3-possession lead, Jerry. It's time to be smart. Now, I know being smart doesn't always excite everybody, but do we want to go play St. Thomas again? Yes, we do. We need to be smart, take the clock away, and let's go home.
Exactly. You know, at this point, it'd be best served if we just kept the ball on the ground. I mean, we've been doing a good job. The offensive line up front's been doing some good blocking assignments, and we've got huge chunks of yards. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep the clock moving. And, you know, I'm inclined to say that at this point, you know, you're in playoff time. You got to keep your number ones in there and just finish the job. You know, we saw a couple weeks ago at Two Rivers, we put in our 2s and 3s and kind of gave them a little life. They kind of came back into us a little bit, and we had to get our ones back out there. At this point in tournament time, you know, a playoff is do or die. Keep our guys in there, you know, get the thing done, and like you said, move on to St. Thomas.
Yeah, just find a way to close it out. Do what you've done the whole first half. Play the same 24 minutes, and we're going to be just fine. Or, I mean, it doesn't have to be the same. Just be smart and do your thing.
And just be aware that you breathe some life into that Kennedy sideline, and so you're going to have to come out here and basically suck it right back out of them so they don't feel like, okay, we can do something here. Shut them down.
12 minutes on the scoreboard. Second half about to begin. Here we go. Reese Fillion from the 40. We're going to go right to left. If you're listening along on your radio dial. Here we go. Raiders in their blue with gold. Kind of Michigan-esque is the Kennedy Eagles. And here we go, ball in the air. Taking it to 10, right up the middle, 15, 20, 25 with speed, 30, 35, 40 midfield. Oh my goodness, there he goes. Up the left side, Raiders come back. They had him for a moment, second effort, near the 10 to the 5. They got him right there, and they're gonna have to throw him back. And that's gonna be an 80-yard return. 85, is that 85, Dick? About 85.
Oh boy, that's not what the Raiders needed to open up the second half. Wow.
The return was by Monroe for 84 yards.
That's the guy they want back there. He's their man to make the move, and boy, he sure opened it up on the Raiders on that time there. He had to beat one guy. People were staying in their lanes, but he beat one guy, and he just sprung it.
Turned off, so I thought you were off me. I'm sorry.
Right away.
Yep.
That's a bummer. Raiders don't need that.
Weird, 'cause my light
That's okay.
turned
Still
back
up
to
29-8. You didn't want that to start, though. You didn't let him in the end zone. Now don't hear. Zesh under center. He'll hand off, going off right side into space, corralled there and thrown backwards by 67, and that's Owen Glade, who's played a fantastic game tonight.
He really has, yeah. He had one miscue early, and he tapped himself in the helmet, so yeah, I own that. And now he's come back there and just playing with a vengeance on defense and just shutting things down.
Second and goal. Give him a yard, maybe.
I don't even think you can demand.
No, like I said, my pilot like.
Still second and
said
goal.
that it
Raider
was off
defense
me,
just
so I
ready.
don't know
You
what
see him
happened.
salivating, hands on hips, just looking across, going, bring it. 29-8 Raiders, third quarter, 11:08 to go. Clock will run. To the line, Zesh and the Eagles of Bloomington Kennedy trailing the Raiders 29-8. One receiver out wide to the left, one near side right, two tight ends, the I formation behind Zesh. Under center he goes. He'll hand off to the up back. Nowhere to go! Thomas Reifenberger joined on the play by Luke Chorlton, and they make a great combination as the brother crew, right? The little brother committee coming in to make a big play. Oh my goodness, now we got an injury, and that might be to their back too. It looks like that could be, is it Alisani down? It looks like it's him. Slade Alisani is down. They cannot lose him, Jerry.
No, definitely not. They can't afford to have that happen.
It's a loss of one. And I know he's kind of been banged up on and off from watching their coaches show on BEC-TV. I know took that in last night and talked to, watch the coaches kind of talk about the kids, and some of the kids talk about their teammates. And it just seems like he is one of those fellas that they really rely on to make this team go, let alone just the offense. So what we're going to do is take a short break. When we come back, 29-8 Raiders lead, 10:36 to go, third quarter on KDWA.
It's on the battery itself.
Here we go, video peeps. 10:36 to go. Going to join the radio in just a moment. What's up to everybody in Bloomington? I know I'm not your radio guy or TV guy, but I want to thank you all for joining us too. Thanks to Hunter Pinky. Oops. Yeah, I want to make sure Hunter, Ian, Ashley, Paul, Kurt, and Hunter all just did a great job here tonight as we welcome you back on the radio as well. 29-8, 10:36 to go. Raiders in the lead. Zesh to pass on third down, one-on-one in the corner. Had it looked like Milner turned around. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Eagle.
And again, it's 5. It's Razon Walker, and he's dangerous in the corner. Walker, number 5, with the touchdown.
Yep, he's their man to go to, the go-to guy for the passing for the Kennedy Eagles. Well, it's exactly what we did not need to happen. We're allowing Kennedy to get back in this game. They're feeling pretty confident right now that they can come back. So what was a blowout now is all of a sudden starting to get interesting.
I believe it's a 9-yard touchdown pass. 7, says Dick. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Nice design play. Just throw it in the corner of the end zone. Your receivers knowing where the ball is, and he's went up for it and pulled it down.
Going for 2. Straight eye. One receiver to each side. Double tight ends, one to each end as well. Zesh out of the gun. Back to pass. He's chased. He'll run right. Raiders better get somebody there. He's in for 2. And he gets hit right at the line, and he hit the pylon. He's going to say no. He lost the ball before he hit the pylon, right, Jerry?
Yes,
he
did.
See it better than I can.
Yeah, he did. Farmouth got out there and laid the lick on him, as well as Jenny Charlton. And it looked like he was going to get in anyway, and the ball popped out of his hand before it got across the pylon. So kind of a lucky thing there for the Raiders, because it looked for sure like he was going to be in for that extra point or the 2-point conversion. So the Raiders dodged a little bit of a bullet there.
I was talking with Coach Stoffel just a minute while you were describing that. It's like, why don't you cut? I mean, you had the whole really from the hash mark to the numbers to just cut and go. Instead, he just kept going. I mean, that was kind of a traffic control thing. You just got to know where to go on that run.
Well, he saw Farmouth coming. He saw him and he felt Farmouth's presence over there. So he thought, I got to get to that pylon. Yep. But Johnny Charlton got up there first and then just hit him and he just popped that ball right loose, and it came out basically on the half-yard line inside the pylon.
Yeah, I hope that play doesn't have to factor into the end, but if it does, We're gonna be talking about that one for years, Jared.
Yep.
So now they'll kick it, and we just don't know from here on out if they'll try an onside. So we're going to say it every time if they kick off.
Yeah,
watch it.
Every time you have to be aware.
And pooch kicks.
Yeah, but we're better designed for pooch kick right now with our linemen here for the receiving team.
Vilas Rizzo, line drive kick. Yeah, take it on the run. Here we go. 30. Near side, cutting back to the 35, near the 40, breaks a tackle, flags everywhere. And Tommy Kennedy still on his feet, tornadoed about. Now we're going to get two guys pancaking each other right down. Now there's a little bit of a wrestling match going on, according to Tyler Hay. He's just playing till the whistle. Trying to do anything
it's only panned over to it.
vicious, but there's going to be a flag on the Raiders. That was in the
in the
neighborhood of holding or
Yep,
something.
definitely. And we're going to come back.
I like the aggressiveness. Don't let it bounce. Just take it on the run and go. I mean, let's get as much as we can here.
My only comment on that one there too is we've seen in the past where you got to get north-south. You've got to slash, and that's not really the man you want to run the kickback because the return he basically is kind of running east-west, and that gives the kicking team a chance to recover. Other than that, good effort.
I want to say hi to the Langleys all tuning in tonight as well. Nick and Julie and the clan. Want to say hi to them. Also, Mike is learning guitar tonight. Oh, young man. Langley, by the way, my new guitar I got for Christmas last year, now that I might have some more time to do so, we might have to play together. You have to show me how to do some of this stuff because when you see me strumming Jerry Rupp, it's not exactly the prettiest or the prettiest sounding stuff anyway. This is going to be, they call it helmet, what was it? Oh, face mask against us, and then something offsetting.
Re-kick.
Yeah, we'll just re-kick it.
Re-kick it, yep. Offsetting penalties.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, wait a minute. I think they're going to give him the ball, though. No, they are going to re-kick.
No, it's free-kick.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's a nice guitar, too, fellas. So, hi, Micah. Hi, Nick and fam, and former Raider himself. He and I graduated together back in '99, and it's been so much fun reconnecting with him over the last year especially, and a lot of fun, and I hope to run into more of our alumni in the future. A lot of fun here as we're going to kick her off again. Hey, you see that?
Yeah.
Hey, somebody's listening to us. Hey, they'll celebrate. I hope that's probably an Eagle fan if they're doing fireworks after them scoring. Like, come on now. But no, there's some fun obviously going around town here on Halloween weekend. Here's the end over end. Kick taken 15. And here comes Peyton Burrow, near side, 25 to the 30. 35 has room 40. To the 45, near midfield, lost the ball. Goes out of bounds, though. It's ours at about the 47. You're not going to be able to advance the ball. It's going to be 47 or so as he fumbled it forward. Probably the 47. Well, I think they're going to move it back to the spot of the fumble because you can't fumble it forward. Yeah, so it'll be a 48 or so. There we go.
That was a nice return right there, and that's what we talked about earlier right there. It was just you get the ball and you attack. You attack that line and you attack the goal line. Get it upfield fast before they can have a chance to recover and come back and defend against you.
Raiders will come out offensively.
I think they have a new sense of we need to finish this game.
Right. I mean, it's got to be now, Jared. I mean, you realize that, St. Thomas has already won. You want to get there, you got to finish strong because you got to be on all cylinders heading up there. Axel flushed out right, puts a pass up. He's got Reifenberger one-on-one, makes the catch! Are you kidding me? In triple coverage. Just throw it up to our 6'5" guy. He's having a game, Gerald.
Well, that's just it. You have a guy out there, Reifenberger just jumps up there. He puts those mitts on it and brings it down. Nice job. I mean, that play was blowing up fast, and Axel just kind of chucked it across his body, which is not necessarily the way you want to do it as a high school quarterback, but he has enough arm strength where he got it out there and got in the vicinity of Reifenberger, and he just pulled it down.
Add some more yards to it. I think he grabbed a face mask, too. So was that what it was? Right? Was it a face mask? Holding, too. So. All right.
We'll take it.
You bet.
Look at that. That's a lot of yardage in one play.
Seal the deal, boys.
Uh-oh, got a T there.
Oh, my gosh. How has that been out there? Nobody broke an ankle.
Excuse me, that's not our T.
Oh, Jerry.
It's Kennedy's T.
Yeah, look at Dana's like.
Coach Strain's like, okay, I'll take it, but it's not ours.
I mean, we'll help our budget.
We'll put it in lost and found or something.
Well, it'll
I
help
don't
our
know.
sports budget, right?
Oh, well, yeah, you know.
Another shotgun. One receiver short side, 2 to the left, long side of the field. Firemuth gets it. He hits the hole hard. 25, 20, 15. And why is that not a play? There it is. Thank you. Out of bounds. And, you know, earlier that happened to the Raiders. And it's like, well, where's our flag? And we just got it.
Yeah, going to be a face mask call on number 3, Marquez Monroe.
Okay, if it's not a face mask, they're going to call illegal use of the hands because I don't know if they got him, like, you know what I mean? It's not a horse collar, but it's a.
No.
It could. Let's see if it's face mask or illegal use of hands. Either way, it's going to be added. Yeah, face mask.
Oh,
what?
What?
Against the Raiders? They just gave the face mask to Hastings.
Coach Strain's asking for an explanation.
No. They had to point the wrong way.
No, they didn't. Look at he's lining up. He's walking. Yeah, inadvertent face mask, but I don't know. Come on.
Stiff arm.
A stiff arm is a face mask?
That'll be something I watch later.
I guess so.
Guys.
I'm sure HCTV's got it.
Yeah.
Be able to see it.
Yep. I don't know if Hunt can pull that back up now. I probably can't right now.
No, not live feed, but that's gonna be fun to go back and look at later and say what happened here.
Let's just get one.
Yep.
First down and 5. They call it now, so they did get. I don't know what happened here. Keeper goes off right side. Axel in his space to the 10, to the 5, to the goal line. Touchdown! Are you serious? Thumping and bumping all the way to the end zone. 21 yards. 35-14 Raiders. Touchdown Raiders.
And Thomas Reifenberger is the one that sprung him the final block. He was just kind of playing off of Reifenberger, going, you go this way, I'll go that way. Which way are you going to go? Okay, you hit this way, I'm going to go that way. And he punches it in.
Our quarterback's awesome.
Yeah, he's
grown
a whale
up
this
so
season.
much.
Oh, yeah. He's been fun to watch.
So proud of the quarterback he has become. And we're seeing it and all of his hard work on display tonight. He's only going to carry that into basketball.
Yep. Well, and then what an answer the Raiders just did.
Oh, there we go. Hey, let's go for 2 again.
Yep.
Let's
Monroe is just so excited. He wants to get in there. He was offsides. Puts us on the 2-yard line now. So, yep, here we go. Extra or 2-point conversion. Punch it in, boys.
Yep, we're good at this. 4 of 5 on the year.
Any kind of math combo we can get where we get ahead here, this is what we need.
You don't think that math teacher Dana Strain had that in his brain?
Oh, you betcha he's got those calculations are rolling. That abacus is clicking back and forth.
You know the part in The Hangover when Zach Galifianakis is at the poker or the blackjack table and all the numbers are showing up and all the that's what I pictured Dana as at that point. Okay, yeah, send him out for 2. Let's go. You know, we just need to get him a big beard. I want to see Dana with a beard by next season. Here we go. Out of the shotgun, we will go. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Reifenberger one-on-1. Watch that. Man in motion across the line is LaFleur. Handoff 1, there he is. Barges under the doorstep.
Ooh,
I think he didn't get in
they
there.
didn't get in.
No, Fryermuth got right to the doorstep and he's thrown backwards.
Got stood up.
Great job by the Kennedy defensive line and linebackers.
Wow, Fryermuth got popped right under the helmet and just stood him up.
You don't see that very often.
No, you do not. Thought for sure he's going to get it in there, but nope.
You go to 4 of 6 on the season, 2-point conversion tries.
Well, we'll take the 6 points anyway.
Yep.
That looks good for us.
35-14, 9:38 to go. This is a slow-moving quarter. What's going on here?
Yeah, it kind of is. Well, you know, with these penalties and whatnot and figuring things out, that definitely kind of slows things down.
Look at pizza to eat today. I'm just saying, you guys all know me all these years on a Friday night. Or Saturday night for that matter.
Friday night, Saturday, doesn't matter.
A lot of football tomorrow, obviously. It's going to be fun, as always. NFL day. Football from the time you wake up until the time you either pass out on the couch or fall asleep for nighttime. But it's football all day tomorrow. I can't wait. My fantasy team it started out 4-0, Jim, and now I'm 4-3. So that tells you about management. If you know.
Or lack of.
The lack of management of my team. I had Darren Waller as a tight end, and he got hurt. I'm biting the bullet now. I was going to take Tyler Conklin from the Vikes and see if he could get some magic from me. So we'll see how that works. Pray for me tomorrow, Purple Nation. I got Greg Joseph, too. I just have a feeling that they're going to find a way to beat Dallas. I don't know why, but is it my Minnesota fandom? It can happen, though.
It could.
You're at the Dome, and it's Halloween. Weird things have happened. All right, here we go. Finally, we're ready for the kick. Here's Reese. He'll boot it right to left. Hey, nice little squibby squib. 25 to the 23.
His knee was down.
Yeah, that was a good call, Jerry. Yeah, he caught it on his knee. He's going to be down at the 26, something like that.
This is not fielding like a shortstop. You're down.
Speaking of shortstop, I just want to say a special shout out to my boys with the Mammoth. I know a lot of them are listening to on the way home. On the planes, guys, I'm so proud of you. They won the World Series today in Senior League Amateur Baseball, 35 plus. They won the whole thing, fans. And I've played for this team we've been together 1 year, and we won the state championship and now a national title as World Series champs. So you fellas on the way home, I'm so proud of you, and I can't wait to see you guys when you get back home. So congrats, hats off, no doubt. Here we go. Under center. Split, we're going wing T now. And now it's a flip it out left side into space, and that's going to be 17, Roman Hawk. Hawk is a senior of 5'6", 130.
Oh, wow, he's a little guy. Little speedster out there. You know, the thing with guys like that is that once they get tucked into traffic, you kind of lose sight of them. But he had a nice gain there. First down, you got 6 yards. Raiders are okay, though, if they keep it in the middle of the field and just keep that clock going, because it gets more and more of an enemy to Bloomington as the clock ticks.
And like Dick just said, you know, still without Alisani, that might be for a while, too.
Yep.
Again, kind of a wing T offense here. They almost fumbled that. The handoff goes nowhere.
Ooh.
And Hawk that time, Dick and Jerry on the exchange there, that was almost trouble.
That was a whole lot of ugly there. Man, oh man. That was scary, and LaFleur was back in there disrupting things left and right.
Oh, you get LaFleur disrupting, and then you got Kennedy in looking to swim like a piranha.
Oh,
it's like,
seriously.
all right, come on.
Yep.
You know we're going to make a play there. So, 35-14 Raiders, 8:31 to go. We're in the third quarter from McNamara Stadium at Todd Field. Lights on. A lot of folks out and about tonight celebrating Halloween weekend. Be safe, people. If you need a ride, call me tonight. I'll come pick you up. Out of the shotgun, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left side, man across the line, out of the pistol formation, looking to pass Zesh. Rolling right side, puts a pass up, that's gonna be incomplete. Into the Raider bench. Will Meyer in coverage right there on that. I mean, talking about that, having a linebacker hybrid defensive line in coverage and to make that play, how about that?
And I tell you what, that it's lucky that the side judge making a call was on the front side. Because Will might have got just a smidge early with the little fist in the back, but
a little extra.
Yeah, but it was very close to bang bang, and it was just enough to throw the receiver's timing off, and the ball was thrown towards the outside. He would have had to make a spectacular catch anyway, and it just threw him off just a titch, and that's what we needed.
Martin will be stationed at his own 16. He's kind of creeping up, folks. I've said it a million times.
Watch out.
Even down there. 35-14, 21-point game, but I don't trust him. Martin's such a good athlete back there, and he's a punter. That's a high. So what the heck was that? We had, I mean,
movement.
It seemed like half the team was running into the beer stoop, the other half was running into the tunnel, and then a couple guys wanted to go into Walgreens. And I'm wondering if they all kind of connected and said, "Hey guys, do we know where we're going?" And right there, that told me no. So move it back 5.
A little bit of disorganized confusion.
That sounds like me on Sunday. Should be fun tomorrow, like I said. Vikes will have the Cowboys. Snap coming up to Martin. What's he going to do with it? Kick it, hopefully. High snap again. Pulls it down. And not much pressure. That's fine. Midfield, fair catch. Yep. Yeah, boy, Stevie Reifenberger. He said, man, midfield, you want to start our drive there? We'll take it.
That kick was ugly, but it got out there.
Right.
I mean, the way that, first of all, handling the high snap and his kicking motion definitely was not textbook. You wouldn't be seeing that in a dictionary. But hey, it got the ball out there, and a nice job. Reifenberger got the fair catch right at the mid stripe.
Steven, and it was fun watching both he and Milner coming off the field, and they were already kind of saying, hey, they were talking about something in the route, and it was just kind of fun watching those two, and you could see them kind of acknowledging each other, what they're saying, and these guys got each other's backs on the radar. It's just kind of fun to watch.
Well, and you know, in connecting with Axel too, I mean, they're sharing what they're seeing too, so it's a good learning, talking, and collaborating experience.
It starts with these coaches, folks. And I know that doesn't fall on deaf ears in this community, I'll tell you that. Handoff will go this time to Peyton Burrow. He'll get across midfield. We'll get about 3. A lot of running for a couple yards, but like I said, fans, it doesn't matter because if it's positive yards and we keep the clock running with a 3-possession game, it's fine with me and fine with Jaron, fine with Dick and everybody else.
You betcha. That's exactly what we need right there. Just keep the clock going.
Bonfire?
Well,
I'm getting a little sniff of bonfire.
Whiff
That might
of
be over
bonfire.
is that over at Pete's house? Is Pete McGinnis having a fire back there?
He's on the sideline.
He's down there somewhere.
I saw him down on the sideline. Yeah, he's.
Man, oh man.
He's right. Yeah, he's right in the mix of it, right next to the zebra down there on the 47.
Yeah, they got some fires, and like I said, just the Halloween fun is definitely in the air. Out of the shotgun, here is Axel, left hash. Back to pass. Axel puts it up, and he just didn't know where it was. That would have been a touchdown. It was right in Johnny Vez's hands. That was perfect pass.
Had he known where the ball was, he would have made that catch, and he could have been gone. Johnny is kind of saying, "Hey, I was interfered. I was held up."
No, he just didn't. He wasn't looking in time to see the ball.
No, it was a clean play. I mean, sure you can plead your case, but it was a clean play by the Kennedy defensive back.
Yeah. Nothing we could do there as Raiders.
Now we just need to snap off a good run here to move the sticks and keep the clock rolling.
And I like it. Just don't run. Even with the clock stopped, you don't have to force anything right now.
No. We're still in good situation, good position.
2 receivers right. 1 short side left hash. Raiders work. Charlton lined up as a tight end off the line left. Back to pass Axe. He's got enough to pick up, finds a man in Charlton, and he'll try to break. He does have a first down. Keep the chains moving, Johnny C. Another great catch by number 5. He's had a couple tonight.
That was a little bit scary because when he caught that ball, he had a long way to go on that screen pass, and it didn't look like he had enough blockers out in front of him, but he was just fast enough to get out to the right side and just evade one of the Kennedy tacklers and got enough for the first down.
A lot of props to Coach Russ Welch over there. Speed with those down markers over there.
That chain gang is top notch when they're going the right direction.
Like I said, I did not know the Russ stash was back. The legend, I mean, even more than Coach himself, the stash is back, folks. I can't tell you how excited I am. Out of the gun, man in motion is Bezdicek across the line. Handoff goes up the middle. There's Peyton Burrow again. He'll get 5 more before he's swallowed up by the Kennedy D. But man, he pounded a bunch of guys and still moved those little legs and got enough for at least 5.
That's it. Like we said with the Kennedy Eagle there too. It's kind of a little bit of a smaller guy. You get underneath there and you kind of you disappear in traffic and they're not quite sure where he is. Oh, we got another player down.
Okay, now here's the thing, Jerry. You don't want to lose this guy because you know who that is. That's Rajon Walker, their best wide receiver too.
Exactly. Yep. You can't have that happen.
Smell fireworks now.
He might just have cramps.
Yeah.
He's
because
he was moving one leg, then moving the other leg. Well, we'll see.
For now, because you're right. This could be a cramp.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be in a lot of discomfort, so that's a good sign. He's sitting up. That's good for Kennedy. Yeah, it does smell good, doesn't it?
It's like fireworks now.
I like fall.
Hey, the fun part about radio is painting the picture, right? And sometimes trying to paint a smell is not exactly the easiest thing, but yeah, it has that late fall feel. You know there's a smell to winter, right, Jer? I mean, like when you walk outside, there's that smell. You know what that is, and kind of getting there.
They teach you in med school. You know what's the sense that gives you the most, in your memory? It's the sense of smell. Boy, you never forget those smells.
Oh yeah,
brings back so many memories.
Well, like I say, as Walker comes off, that's nice. He'll be back in the game, I think. But the worst one. Now, you were never a hockey guy, but you've never smelt the inside of a goaltender's hockey bag.
Nope.
No.
I'll pass on that one.
You want to talk about smells?
I'll
Jerry,
take a swim bag.
Yeah, I think
a little chlorine, nice and fresh, sterile. Heck yeah.
I can bring whatever goalie stuff I have left over if you want, Jerry.
No, thanks.
Okay. 2nd down and 5. I know my parents are laughing, over tea kettle right now. Here's a handoff. The handoff goes up the middle. That's Downey. He runs over a man, and he will gain some positive yards too. Actually,
no, Burrow.
That is going to be.
Looks like Burrow.
No, wait,
I saw 32. 32.
It is 32. It was Peyton Burrow again.
Yep. Now Monroe's getting up a little shaky. Well, he's moving okay. Looks like he just got a little bit of a kink there, but looks like his ankle a little bit.
And that's one thing. I mean,
he's been a warrior.
You got to give a bunch of props to Coach Kedrick Williams' team too. I mean, these guys. I mean, from what they've gone from 2.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just amazing. And hats off to the Eagles. And this isn't the last time we're going to see these guys, Jerry.
Yep.
I mean, this is a team on the rise.
Yeah.
A lot of young kids. I mean, they got some even sophomores and freshmen that are impact-type guys. So we'll keep an eye on them, too. 3rd down. Raiders have a yard to go. Burrow in the backfield. Johnny Charlton at tight end. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Handoff Burrow. 1st down, and that's what he needed. Got about 4, falls ahead, and then gets his head set on. Thank goodness for helmets. My goodness. Encroaching on the red zone right around the 21. Gain of 5, 4:30 to go. 3rd quarter, kind of a pedestrian 3rd. But
You ain't kidding, boy. It's got the walker out on this one. Woof. Raiders are trying to just take care of it here.
No, and Jared, I think you and I spelled it out pretty good at halftime. You know, we got to get the ball and just positive yards clock, positive yards clock. And right now, they're running that offense beautifully. Out of the gun, Burrow the single setback. Man in motion across the line slowly is Johnny C. Handoff goes to Burrow. Oh, he just needed a break through that one tackler, and a great tackle at that there by Corey Bartholomew. The 6', 200 junior comes in and gets Burrow and cuts him down for a gain of only 3 as he was seeking out a run into Walgreens.
You ever see those guys, those track guys that put the parachute out back and they're running with the parachute on? So it looked like Burrow was running, dude draped all over his back. He's running, it's like trying to get some speed there and just couldn't quite shake him.
So looks like me running without a parachute.
Yeah,
Thank
pretty
you, Jerry
much.
Rupp.
Yeah.
That's about
well,
right.
You know.
That's,
well, you are a goalie, so you
hey,
know.
Come on, get way off the goalie
Wait,
thing.
goalies are supposed to be the best skater on the ice, aren't they?
I thought you were going to rip on me for not stealing
Yeah,
bases.
yeah, no.
Oh, now I got Stoffel laughing at me. Let me tell you. Here's a handoff. No, it's going to be a rollout right side. Looking for time, space. He's got, Johnny
my goodness.
C. Charlton was wide open. He just overthrew him, and I think Axe felt the pressure because he had Walker in his back pocket. Good to see that young man back into it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just ran out of time there. If Axel tried to make that same throw he made to Reifenberger in the 2nd quarter, but just couldn't quite pull it off.
You might be able to use Reese here if you have to, if you get to 4th down. So even if you get like 4 yards, you probably could just run Reese out here and try it again.
See, now I'm on the other camp. Because of where we are score-wise, I just say
What
just
the hay?
pound
Okay,
it.
I like
Just
that.
pound it. If you don't get it, that's okay.
Out of the gun, Axe rolls right. Well done. Puts it up! End zone, Johnny Bez! Touchdown Raiders! Johnny Bez the check from 20. Oh, was that a beauty of a pass into the corner of the end zone, and Johnny Bez does the rest. Boy, he spun a dime into his hand and cashes in the end zone.
Raiders took a page out of Kennedy's book there where Johnny Bezicek had an eye on the ball the entire way. The D-back was completely turned around. His back was to the ball. He had no idea where it was. Bezicek pulled that down right on the side stripe corner of the end zone. Touchdown Raiders.
Axel Arnold, another 3-touchdown pass game. He also has one on the ground, and the senior is making his final game at Todd Field a memorable one. And we're going to send out for 2 again because they jumped again,
Yes, they
and you
did.
might as well.
Why not?
No, he says stay out there. No, well, now it's 41. Okay, thank you.
you don't
guys.
need to.
No,
Yeah.
you're right. You don't need to. No.
Offside against
No,
the Eagles.
the dagger inside my brain was still thinking it was 29-14. You know what I mean?
Right, right,
That's
right.
what I was thinking. You know.
Mm-hmm. Move it up a smidge.
Yeah.
Here we go.
But let's send Sammy out. What's she doing? I wouldn't mind
Well,
seeing
next
2-7.
next score,
Next one,
I
we
bet
can
you
get
she'll
her
be out
here.
there.
Yeah.
I bet you.
Snap. No, they're waiting. There we go. Good snap. Good spot.
Oh,
Kick. I don't know about that.
yee.
No.
Woo!
Oh! He looked at the other ref near sight. Said, did it go? Okay, yeah, it did. Yeah, we'll
It's
take
like, wait a minute,
Sure.
that's your upright. What are you looking at him for?
Yes, we'll take it. Even Reese coming off going, yeah.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
that's
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that was perfect. Yeah, we'll take that.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, so now 42-14, and this just feels good, right, Jerry?
Yep, sure does. Yep, this is where we need to get back into. You know, we let Kennedy have a little bit of fresh air, and then we just kind of close the door again.
Raiders and special teams just hopping around down there talking with the coaches. Coach Adam Welch there saying, let's go, boys, let's go.
Blake Harris was just jumping up down.
Yep.
Go, let me at him. Let me at him. Come on, coach. I want to go.
you could tell. I mean, this team is now clicking on these cylinders to which they need if they want to go up to St. Thomas and win a week from Friday.
That's right.
Believe it to be 7 o'clock. It's a Friday, so they're not going to mess around. They played a 2 o'clock game up there today. I'm sure. You want to know why? Probably so St. Thomas could send their coaches down to scout.
Probably.
Think about that.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, thank you.
Sure.
Here comes the kick from Fillion from the 40. No,
I like that.
Line drive, sure. Oh, knocked down there. You're going to have to make a play on it. Enoch Dubalka will go out left side. He's got it, but then he'll get to the 15, and he is corralled and thrown down hard by number 25, Tyler Haig, who comes in and makes a big special teams tackle, and it sounds like I've said that on repeat all
Hey, well,
season
how about
long.
this, though? Sarda's the one who spun him around.
How
Sarda got
good
out
is
there.
he? How good has he been on
Yeah.
special? My God, he might be one of the special teams players of the year.
Yeah, he's doing a heck of a job today, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's again. There's just, I mean, I could tell like a 3 hours video story on this season, and I still wouldn't have enough time to explain the kids and where they made impact. I mean,
Oh,
there's
yeah,
been so
what
many.
they've meant to this team.
Oh my gosh! Talk about playing for each other, folks. Out of the shotgun. Here's Zesh. Quick pass left, and he'll work that slant. He has his man in Martin, and he makes the big catch, the big boy.
Tracking the ball.
Gets out to the 38. That's a first down. You're going to have to cover him. That's going to be the guy they're going to come back to.
And that's what I said in the first half. He's got that height, the advantage there. You throw that quick slant down the middle, and he's an easy target. I mean, you can't miss the guy.
I'd like to see Reifenberger on him instead of Danny, but I mean, that,
Match height on height.
remember, I mean, and you were there, Jared. Unfortunately, in the game against Jefferson, he was matched up against that 6'9" receiver, made a couple huge plays, and they never went back to him.
Yep.
So I get the height thing with Danny. It's more about being an athlete.
Yep.
Out of the shotgun, back to pass. Zesh, again, kind of double clutch, bad pass, but still made a nice catch. Not a big gainer, but a great catch nonetheless by Malachi Taylor Simmons, the junior. He's only 6 feet, 144, and he was thrown down pretty hard as if he was only that big.
I'll tell you what, though, he had go-go gadget arms out there. He really struck him out there to pull that ball in. But, you know, credit Steven Reifenberger. He was maybe a little out of position, but he got his long arm out there also and brought him down, spun him around, put him down for medium gain.
See, as a quarterback, you might cheat one way, but you also got to realize if you're going to go ahead and do that, you still got to have that guy that you were on, and that was just perfectly played by Steven, where he felt, okay, you're going to cut on a slant, I can get you, but I can also bite the guy on the outside. Did a great job.
Yep.
Here's Zesh. He'll hand off. Back. Oh, he's not going to get too much left side.
Oh,
what a hit! Johnny Charlton! Oh, you can't flag that. That was a great football play by Johnny Charlton. There is no reason for that to be on Hastings.
He got stuck. That was a football play. What are they going to call?
You cannot call that on Hastings. That was one of the best hits of the year, and there was nothing but...
He knocked him literally off his feet. Where's the call? Let's see it. What's the call?
It's against us.
Personal foul.
Blow to the head. I don't think so. Sorry.
Yeah.
Raider. We'll let the Raider fans. Yeah. So here, I'll let them talk, not me. Yep. You can hear it. Yep. You can hear it. I don't have to say anything.
I mean, that was just a flat out a football hit. He just knocked him off his block.
You know, if we were playing flag football, I mean, we could play flag football.
Right.
But right now, these guys ain't wearing flags. It's called tag. Yep. See, Raider fans are not going to let them not hear. Out of the shotgun, pistol, left side on a screen. Oh my, Danny Milner made a great play on the edge. Screen pass, and there's 13. And he throws the receiver, Razon Walker, backwards.
Nice job, yeah, that's a very nice play. Another guy out there we haven't called yet, Dylan Bartz. He hustled out there to get in that play too. He wanted a piece.
Let's all get a piece here in the final 13 minutes. Right now it's 42-14. 28-point lead. Back to pass, Zesh. Got him on an out left. Caught there, Walker breaks a tackle, gets a gain of about 20.
Good move.
Made the grab. Nice catch, nice run. Good first down for Kennedy with 36.9 to go in the quarter. And right now, 42-14, first down, move the chain, spot it right around the 25 Hastings left hash.
That's a very nice move by the receiver. He was out there, he caught that ball, and our Raider defender thought he was going to turn towards the sidelines. Instead, he spun inside and just kind of gave him the slip and gained another 10 yards.
23 seconds to go. If they run it, likely the final play of the quarter. And here is Zesh to pass, fakes the handoff, a quick screen, and he finds his man, the tight end, and the right side Martin, and he will break a tackle and get down inside the 10-yard line. And that'll be a first down gainer as well. Move the chains, first and goal, and that should end the quarter here. And we'll go to the fourth. We'll see what happens here.
No.
8 seconds left, one more play.
Yep, they're going to try. Well, did he go? He didn't go out of bounds, did he?
No,
they're gonna
oh, there we go. Yeah, now the clock winds.
Okay, so 42-14 after 3 quarters. We'll take a break on KDWA.
Well, that's the end of the third quarter with the score Hastings 42, Bloomington Kennedy 14. Hastings Raider football would like to congratulate former Raider Adam Gerlach on being named to the Randy Shavers Prep Football All-Decade Team from 1987 to 1999.
Back on KDWA as we're set for the fourth quarter at McNamara Stadium at Todd Field. Raiders look poised to move on to the section championship game on Friday, 7 o'clock at St. Thomas Academy. 42-14.
Mostly Raiders.
Mostly, yeah. Well, right now you got Kennedy, who's not going away, fans. I'll tell you that much.
Not going quietly tonight. They want to start fighting.
Under center, Zesh. Long count. Fakes the handoff. Rolls left, in trouble. And now a block. Oh, great block, too. Look, I get his hands in the face. Pass is going to be incomplete. Boy, I don't know how that wasn't a penalty either. But in the 42-14 game, it's not going to be called. So incomplete. Second down and goal.
Second down.
We had a Raider that was pancaking one of the Kennedy Eagle linemen, and probably should have got up because their quarterback was rolling towards the right, and our guy was just laying on the ground trying to pancake a guy. Yeah, he'll come out, get a little talking to, and say, a little coaching up. Say, hey, okay, you laid him down, you prove your point, now get up and get back into play.
Always a learning experience.
You got that right, and that's a good thing.
Yep. Under center, Zesh again. Second down and goal from the 9. And he will hand off, sneaking ahead, 17. He's not going to get anything as Fryermuth and Johnny Charlton there. And that's nothing for Roman Hawk.
Good afternoon, good night, right there.
Hey, those are 2 guys you don't want exactly wrapping you up and throwing you down.
Nope.
I mean, ouch. No thanks. Unless it's like Vinji or one of those guys who've been just killing people tonight, too. I mean,
yeah, exactly. Well, I want Vinji's laying on me.
My
Yikes.
goodness.
He's a big fella.
Got some mamma jammas making big plays up front tonight on both sides of the football.
You got that right.
Sounds like I've been on repeat all game, but I mean, folks, it's true. We'll go shotgun Eagles, 3rd down and goal from the 9. Passing, Zesh. Oh, and the Raiders got kind of stepped on a foot here. Zesh will try to run. He's thrown out of bounds. He might have got back to the line, maybe gained a yard, 4th down. And now, more than anything here, more than any time in the game more than on the line. And now we're talking about they don't score, Raiders going back down there. They could put this thing in a run time, too.
Oh, seriously. We had a whole lot of ones out there. We had number 1 and number 1-1 out there on the play.
Yeah, and those two.
Fryermuth and Steven Reifenberger.
Oh, man. How fun has this been tonight? I mean, there's no other way to put it.
What better way for the seniors to go out on their home field
How cool
to have
is that?
such a positive experience?
Raiders 15 in the first, 14 in the second, 19 in the third. 8 for Kennedy in the second, 6 in the third out of the shotgun on 4th down. Zesh to pass. Raiders had pressure. They're going to throw it right, and it's going to be incomplete. And that is going to be it for Kennedy as the Raiders will take over on downs as a pass on the right side. Incomplete, went off the fingertips of, it could have been both guys really, one from Hastings, one from Kennedy. He's going to be down. The Kennedy player is getting up slow, and again, as we've seen him down a couple times, raise out Walker.
Sit back down again, yep.
Okay,
Owen Glade got held on that play.
Will Meyer also coming off with that left arm. I don't know if he got kind of a stinger there.
Might have got a stinger. Yeah, you're right. He's holding that arm down. He's slapping hands with the right arm. Yeah, he probably got a stinger as well. Well, I know how those things feel.
Well, to say that's always that shock that you're like, oh darn it, something bad just happened. But it's just that. Is it a nerve, Jer? I mean,
yeah, it's just a nerve pinch, and you know, gosh, I remember the time that I got a stinger. I had to stick my thumb into my pants because I couldn't lift my arm.
Right.
I literally could not lift my arm up for 4 plays.
Yep, I remember getting hit as a goaltender, coming out to play the puck, and then taking my right shoulder to brace for the hit. And what that did, it pinched that nerve. You're right, Jer.
It's that nerve.
It took me about a period to get back into the swing of things. Raiders now will go with the run, and that'll be, I believe, Peyton Burrow. He'll get a first down or very close to it. They're going to say 1.5 yards short.
I just love the way the Raiders hit that point of attack, and then they cut back against the grain. They get the defensive rolling one way, and then they cut back against the grain and find that hole.
More than any season, Jared. I mean, they've been so astute at that. I mean, both guys, really not just both. I mean, you talk about Doty, Haig, some of these guys have come in to spell them, too.
And the other thing, too, that offensive line coach teaches, when you have a guy that's doing a stunt and he's leaning one way, just take him that way. Just keep going and push him completely out of the play, and that's what they're doing.
One of the easiest, I mean, things to explain to a defensive back or however you want to say, just like the way you drew it out, is a handoff here will go back up the middle, and this will be a first down. He'll get near the 20, and that's plenty, and they'll continue to move the clock now. Under 10 minutes to play in this one, Jared. The Raiders will more than likely, and I want to say they will, move on to St. Thomas for what seems like the rematch of the rematch of the rematch of the rematch of the rematch between those two teams.
That's right, and you know, the Raiders be looking forward to that. You know, they've had a good run here with the last few games, and they've scored a lot of points, and they're feeling pretty good about themselves, and they're ready to take on the Cadets.
Let's run the clock out. Raiders out of the gun. Under 10 to play. Burrow the single setback, man in motion. Johnny Bez takes the jet, gets out wide, 20, 25, hits his brakes, and that's reason to go down. That's a gain of 5 or thereabouts. And stayed in bounds.
Yeah, John got to keep that head down and just plow ahead. Because when he stopped, that gave the Kennedy Eagle a chance to come back, and he almost tried to strip the ball. He was going after that ball, and you know, put your head down, get tackled, and you know, live the fight another day.
Johnny Bez, Rico, Peyton, all kind of talking, drawing up what they see out there, even in this late portion of the game with 9 minutes to go.
And that's what you love to see. You love to see your guys talking.
Well, and they're not going. Like I said, even though they're leading by 28 points, they're not going away. I mean,
no, exactly.
They're out there playing hard. They got their ones out there. This is playoff football. And here is a handoff to Burrow. He finds a little space, 30, and he'll get a first down again, and that's fine. First down run, get a few. Second down, get that first down, move the chain, stay in bounds.
Right.
Jared, they're doing it exactly the way you draw it up.
Yep, exactly.
First down.
It's kind of interesting that they're still working on that Kennedy player over there on the sideline, doing some hamstring work on him or what. He's lying face down, and they're doing a little something on the backside of his knee or hamstring area.
Raiders work near hash mark. That's the right side. Hastings left to right as we sit on the home side in the press box here. Man in motion across the line. That's the tight end, LaFleur. Fake the handoff. And now spinning out right is Axel. He was going to run that the whole way. This time he'll run out, though, and get out of bounds. It'll gain a couple, but I'll stop the clock.
Well, credit the Eagles there. They had coverage. We did not have a man open. They were blanketed very well by the coverage from the Eagles. And so Axel just decided, you know what, I just pull it down and just run it. That's okay. Make some positive yards out of it. Coach Strain on that TV, that clean haircut.
I'm telling you, man, he's got the playoff cleanup haircut.
Yeah,
I gotta say, I call it a stud muffin earlier. I wasn't being facetious. That's good stuff. Hey. I'm growing the hair out, so it's coming back again. Hockey hair is not going away. It's still coming back. Here's the handoff up the middle. Burrow finds room. 35-40, almost to midfield. Called for 46. or so. That's a first down run for the Raiders on second down again, Jared. That's been happening all drive so far.
All right, I got to chuckle just a little bit, Tuck. Way back in the defensive backfield, LaFleur laid a block on the little cornerback. He just tossed him 3 yards back, and the guy gets up waving like, hey, that should be a flag. It's like, no, you just got pushed.
It's like
you don't know who you just ran up against.
You just went up against one of the best 220/heavies around, undersized heavies, by the way, in LaFleur, and he just looked at him like he was a 135 pounder.
Seriously, he just gave him a toss like a little fly.
Got some all-conference wrestling moves right there, and he goes across the line as a tight end again. Out of the shotgun, we'll hand off. Uh-oh, here we go. A little bit of a trickery here on the double reverse, and now here's Johnny Bez. Needs to beat one guy, gets to midfield. We'll take a gain of a couple. I think Johnny Bez wanted to pass that ball. I don't know. He was watching on the near side where Rico was. I like it.
So, yeah, we'll just leave it at that.
Here's the thing.
It's more I could say, but I won't.
You could put it on tape. Even if, you got to get St. Thomas thinking about everything now. It's not like you're showing off things or you don't want to show our secrets. No, now when we're in the playoffs, we want to show them everything, so they have to prepare for everything. I think that was smart.
Yep.
Even though it wasn't pretty, it was still smart to put it on tape to go, oh, wait a minute, we gotta watch for that too.
Yep.
Raiders go two receivers left, one right, Rico. Handoff goes to Peyton, reads the hole perfectly, right side to the 45, fumble the football, lost it. Yeah, number two.
Twice he's
number two. David Avilas Rizzo, who's been doubling as the kicker. He has the fumble recovery, and that's not what we wanted, but that's okay. We have 6:40 to go, and the Raiders still should win. It's 42-14.
Got to cover up that football. It's twice that he's fumbled now. Once he got lucky, went out of bounds. That time we weren't so lucky. On that play, though, I got to call out too. Pacer Rubo just destroyed his man, which broke that play open when Burrow made that cutback. Pacer just flattened his man.
Raiders got a bunch of subs in there now. We're going to have some fun. Sammy Rumsa, who almost had a pick and a return for a touchdown a couple weeks back. He's out there. Vinji, who's been just spectacular. You mentioned Dylan Bart's coming in earlier in the half, and he's made an impact. Blake Raymer on the outsides now in the game as well.
Back safety, Evan Svoboda.
He's also another guy. You give him a chance. We'll see what he can do. Aiden Sorensen out there. Also, we talked about Will Meyer earlier. Jacob Sisko going to be out there as well for Hastings, along with Tyler Hagg in the secondary. Also, you mentioned Svoboda. And then in 12, of course, Clay Karras, special teams ace. He's going to be out there as a timeout taken. We'll keep it right here. We'll have a short post-game recap and break. And then, what are you doing over there? Oh, are you? Okay. All right. 6:40 to go.
Coach Katie's over there taking pictures.
No, I get it.
Yeah, take the one, the only, the tuck.
42-14.
The Tuckinator.
I know. And the Raiders here will... Katie's saying she's the only girl up here. Trust me, we don't lay off of her, even though she's the only.
Well, she don't smell like an old hockey bag.
That's true.
That.
We'll tell you that
That's
much.
a good thing.
That is the good thing. Yes. Yep. Oh my goodness. All those guys up here and get weird. Here's the back to pass. Get Zesh. I don't know what that was there. Look at two guys who made two illegal blocks there. Not going to happen. Instead, into open space up the right side. There he goes, and he is gone. And that's going to be a touchdown.
He got some wheels. Will Meyer just missed him. He saw him breaking out to that flat there, that flat pass there. And Will had him, but he just a little bit overran him, and that was all he needed to break that.
11, Elijah Smith will have the touchdown. 6:26 to go. How many yards was that, Dick? 62-yard run. Yikes.
Boy, he was running at one speed, and all of a sudden he hit fifth gear. He just lengthened his stride and just ran away from three Raiders chasing him down. So a little bit of excitement for Kennedy at the very end of this, getting close to end this game with 6 minutes and 26 seconds left. But, the Raiders still have it comfortably in hand by 22 points.
We haven't seen a point after kick try all game.
Nope.
So they'll go for two again. Zesh out of the gun. He looks to pass, no drop at all. Pass, and that's dropped. So no drop on the step back, but off the hands of a usually sure-handed receiver in Chris Martin.
You had a cross there, and Chris Martin was, he got deflected by his man breaking on the inside route, and they just didn't have enough space between them. Whoa, the official almost got taken off by a random football got tossed in the ankles. That was a nice shot there. Wow. His crewmate almost took him down.
All right, here we go. We're going to have the kick, and we might have the twos offensively. Maybe. We'll have to wait and see. It's an added senior night for these kids, which I think is always awesome. We talked about that with Coach this morning in the coaches show.
It's like first team returns out there. You got to have your sure hands.
Yep. Yeah, you don't want to. I mean, there's still 6:26 left, so you don't really want to give them.
I liked what I just saw there. Coach Cross out there just gave a little tap on the shoulder blades to Burrow, saying, "Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just go out and do your job. Don't worry about it."
And that's what really all of our Raiders have done here tonight. Their job and then some. And Jerry and I mentioned, you know, you get 35 or so tonight, you know you're probably going to win, and the Raiders have 42. Boy,
we got some,
doing some
stands coaching
yeah.
here. Yeah, you betcha. Sounds like Pop Warner football. Sheesh. All right.
So it's still going to be the same kicker in Aviles Rezo, who made the actually made the big fumble recovery and then the long run afterwards. Nope, he's going deep. And off Peyton Burrow's hands, and that's going to go. He's going to be
ishy
touchback. Well, thank goodness, because it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, it could have been. Live ball out there, as you know, on a kickoff. When the ball is out, it's live. Could be recovered by the kicking team.
What a game tonight for Axel Arnold. 3 touchdown passes, a touchdown run. He has been a big-time leader tonight for Hastings.
Yeah, he's gotten it done, that's for sure. Reifenberger, 2 nice touchdown grabs. Our student section kind of shrunk. I think it's Halloween time to go do some not trick-or-treating, that's tomorrow night, but just a little
whatever
bit
they're
Halloween
gonna do.
celebration.
Sure.
Just, bobbing for apples or something.
You know they're going to put their costumes on.
Of course
and
they
go
are.
Goof around. That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
On a Saturday night after you win. Out of the gun. Still got our guys out there. Most of our ones. Some of our ones. One of our ones. Here is the handoff. Freiermuth. 20, 22, 23. Carry a man maybe to the 25.
Brendan Freiermuth, the ball carrier.
He's done that forever.
Well, I like that. Just as the clock keeps ticking, we'll just keep moving that ball inch by inch.
Second down. Clock will continue to tick, 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 and the Raiders just trying to get to St. Thomas.
Well, it looks like we got through injury-free, too, and that's a big thing going into next week.
Well, and that's the thing, too. You're going to have to find out the report from up there, too, to see if they did. You never know. Try to find some clips of that game tonight, of course. Handoff goes to Freiermuth, gets through the initial line, and will carry a couple guys again, and keeps going for a first down. He's one of the best in the league for a reason.
You know, I've been thinking this, Nick, and with the game that Burrow went down with the ankle injury, in many ways that could have been the best thing to happen for the Raiders. Not for Burrow, unfortunately. You never want to see a kid get hurt.
Right.
But it introduced Freiermuth into that offense, and what a job he has done all season long in that offense, just pounding that ball. And perhaps that may not have happened had Burrow stayed healthy the entire time. It's good to see him back now because he adds a little different wrinkle to that running, and it's fun to see them both. As a contrast.
And of course, Payton's back next year too. So anything he's doing last year and this year is just going to help him for next season.
Right.
Out of the gun. Handoff goes to Burrow. He'll hit the hole, which closes extremely quickly, but then the Raiders push, and we'll get positive yards, and that's just something the Raiders have done all year.
Yeah, like I said, bulldozer right up the middle. That's what you got to do.
Peyton Burrow, the ball carrier.
4:40, clock ticks. New play clock at 35 ticking down. Any second that comes off the lead of 22 points is benefiting Hastings as Arnold back in again.
Like seeing number 57, Stephen Bernardi, in there. He's doing a good job at left guard.
Whether he started or come off the bench, he has been just great for the Raiders.
Yep, good to see it.
Hastings again. Gun. 2 left, 1 right, Rico. Lone setback is Peyton Burrow. And he'll take the carry. Left, then cuts up the middle, has room, midfield. Breaks through and has about a 20-yard gain.
that's the thing that Peyton Burrow can bring to this team. If he gets just a little bit of daylight, man, when he hits that second level, he's quick. He really punches it out there, and that's exactly what you want to see at him. You see him coming off the field right now, you know, and it's good to see, like I said, that ankle that he had injured there for 4 weeks. It's healed completely, and he just had a great run right there.
3:43 to go, clock running, 42-20 in our final game at home this year. It's been a blast here, folks. Out of the shotgun. 2 receivers left, one to the right. Johnny Bez in motion. Fake the jet, give it to him. He'll take it on the run. Off right side, finds a seam, got tripped to the 40-yard line. But he'll gain positive yardage, stay in bounds. Clock will tick down. Raiders are going to take this thing home, folks.
That's exactly what we need. Just keep it in bounds. Yeah, he was one trip away from getting a huge gain there as well.
Big hat tip to the boys tonight. It's not easy. Semifinals, Saturday of Halloween. You didn't have the biggest crowd in the world. You had to maybe generate a little extra, you know, energy yourself tonight. The student section, for the most part, the whole game was just spectacular again, and saw a lot of kids tonight. It was just awesome. 2:46 to go. Clock runs. 42-20 Raiders trying to get to St. Thomas. Handoff goes to Fryermuth, and he will cut through. And I wouldn't be shocked if both he and PB each are close to 100 yards.
Oh, they got to be. Yeah. Definitely. It's so fun to watch Fryermuth because he's running down the line, and all of a sudden he just sees that hole and he just hits it.
Yeah, hammers.
You know, it's like that old drill. Like I say, you lay the blocking dummies down and you're shadowing, but the guy's picking his holes, and bam, he's up through that thing, and he punches it up for, you know, a 4 or 5 yard gain.
Absolutely what we need right now.
Yeah.
Positivity, plus yards, clock moving, flexing muscle.
And the fact that the Raiders survived the storm that Kennedy tried to throw at them is just, it's remarkable for those boys.
You just never know. Like we said, they make so many formational changes. This time they'll give it to Fryermuth, first down and more to the 30 to the 29. Move the chains again, stay in bounds. Minute 51 to go. We'll keep running the clock. And
you know, Nick, you mentioned this a while back about Fryermuth. The fact that he is so remarkable in yards after contact. You know, Peyton gets hit. You know, he gets kind of stood up, but Fryermuth, you know, the yards that he gets after contact is just that extra level that you need for that. For the 1-2 back punch.
And Axel hustling back onto the field, realize he's only got 11 seconds left on the play clock.
Giddy up.
A first down wins it. Ices it, I should say. Even though it's pretty iced here. Here's a handoff. Burrow up the middle again, and another good run here. And they'll finally, I think, call timeout. Will Kennedy, or will they? I don't think they're going to.
Why would you? I think you kind of pretty much know your season's over. You had a heck of a run. You went 5-5 this year. Good job for Kennedy. You know, 500 season. And like you said, they're on the rise, right? They're not done. They're on the rise here. From what we saw 4 or 5 years ago when they were in utter disarray, fighting each other on the sidelines, to now, you know, they've made some great strides.
Raiders will take a knee here, and once we do, this will do it for the home season here at McNamara Stadium as the knee is taken, and that will do it tonight. The Hastings Raiders go to 7-2.
Wow.
As the 2 seed will travel to number 1 and undefeated St. Thomas. But fans, it's our turn. Let's get the job done Friday when we go to St. Thomas for the Section 3-5A championship game. Raiders win it by a final score of 42-20. We'll take our final break, say goodbye to everybody on HCTV as well, and we will make sure to come back with Dick Craig right after this. 42-20 the final. You heard it on KDWA.
That's the end of the game with the final score. Hastings of 42, Wilmington Kennedy 20. With this win, the Raiders will continue their playoff march next Friday, November the 5th. They will take on St. Thomas Academy on the road.